roll. It's
No.
one.
Everybody gets at least one test roll. That's the rule.
No, you don't get no fucking test roll. That's your fucking roll.
You're just
Is everybody
scared of
in?
having to do it, so.
Is everybody in?
Well, all of
I
my
think so.
Yeah.
previous
I think so.
rolls.
I agree with you.
Shit! All right, let's go. Let's roll.
Lloyd's
Yeah,
roll.
roll,
Aaron,
yeah.
easy.
Lloyd, that is
I already rolled. I got a 19.
no. No, it is now official.
Oh, I see what happened.
Oh, you wish you got a 19.
Oh.
All right.
Oh
you see,
shit!
You see,
Oh, Lloyd.
Why
the
did you
first
waste
time
that?
for everything.
Why did you
Why
waste that? You
register?
already won.
I
You
did.
already
I did. Yeah, you're not wrong, but I needed to test the color. So
I rolled. Where did Steve's roll go?
It didn't.
You didn't
yeah.
roll on.
You didn't. I did that,
Wait,
and I had a 15.
somebody did. Yeah,
you roll a
Kirk,
one?
You didn't need to roll. You rolled just
so
fine last
close.
week. All right,
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Gratis.
Ha! I'm out.
Gratis, sir. Okay,
Okay.
man. It is
So-
your turn.
We set off from Iman to head towards Crag Hammer. And in the process beforehand, we got some of us got horses. One of us got a donkey. That we all kind of paid hefty prices for. I guess it was kind of like a rental sort of deal with a deposit put down, except for the donkey, who we've come to know and love, Jimmy, the donkey,
Jimmy's a great donkey.
which is
He's
it's
a great
my-
steed.
yeah, it's
Indeed.
my personal steed. Oh, all right. So we set off. Here's the thing that I listened to the entire YouTube session when I was driving to and from Gordonsville today. I don't remember why we were going to Craghammer, because as I recall,
Relationship for the beer.
really yeah, I knew that it had something to do with beer, but I couldn't it never really came out in that, and so my
Jatana wished to. There's a special kind of brew coming out of the inn that you all are at that is not found outside of Craghammer, and she's looking for an inn.
Gotcha. Okay. Now
we also have like another
moving
reason
forward.
too, right? Fuck. What was it?
There's the golden dragon scales.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I mean, that's the big one. But Jatana doesn't fucking care about
Connor.
that. She wants
Right.
the booze.
Just
Wants
two birds,
connections.
one stone. That's all.
We're not supposed to talk about the dragon scales.
Yeah.
Okay.
First rule about
So-
Dragon Scale Club.
So we opted
Right.
to not go the most direct route, which would have been through the forest, and instead we decided to take the road, which turned out to be a 2-day journey, which we stopped and rest when it was about, I guess, 6 p.m. We opted to just stop and set up camp, and that was pretty uneventful. See. Also there was some awesome, some excellent songs that were created by Valandor about the rest of the party, which was highly entertaining. Then we got up and moved on the next day, and at the base of the of Craghammer, the mountain that Craghammer sits on, we dismounted our steeds and stabled them and got some goats, pretty hefty goats, and we transpired the steps, the windy steps to the top to get to Crackhammer, and we were let in, and we made our way to the tavern there, and we got some delectables from the bakery next door, and Valandor was very keen in tipping the baker a little bit extra and hoping that we can get a good relationship going with her. And then we got some winter beers, and I think there was some other kind of beer that we got too. And I believe that's where we ended our story. Except the brewer's name was Allie, short for something.
Var Allen.
Yeah, Var Allen. That's the guy at the brewery.
She
Correct?
is the owner of the
She.
brewery, correct?
Okay. And I believe that's about it. Did I miss anything?
Lloyd went to the
Yeah,
bathroom.
he did, and he announced that he washed afterwards.
Perhaps.
Good. That happened.
Indeed, he did. So, no, you hit a majority of everything. You pretty much ended the session last time, sitting there rather, enjoying your cheese and bread platter as Allie came up and introduced herself to her. So, introduced herself to you. So we will start there as the night begins anew. As our night begins anew, I guess. You are in a very, very busy tavern. This is very loud, very boisterous, a lot of people here. And Allie comes up and introduces herself to you and says, "Hi, my name is Allie. Welcome to the Firebrook Inn. My lad Bellamont here said that I should probably come and talk with you. What brings you over to Craghammer?"
So nobody really needs to say anything, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Anybody?
we'll just sit here. I'm
I say, am I on
keep
mute?
eating.
Like, what the fuck?
So, no, Lloyd's just
sorry,
enjoying his beer. So
You just enjoying the cheeses and the breads and the ale. Is that it? If that's fine, that's fine. But
the mouth is full right now.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to change a password on something that I needed to, so apologies.
that's fair.
So I guess Valandor says, well, we're here because we heard this is such a great place to drink, and we came all the way from a friend of ours who thought that with your ale being so great, we had to come up and just try it.
Well, it is quite good, and so people come from all over, not just Aldora, but Exandria, to try the Firebrook Inn's various ales. What exactly are you enjoying tonight? It seems like it's a winter spice, maybe a frosted froth you have going on there. Is that one of each for each of you?
It is. It actually is one of each because we just couldn't decide which one would be great. And whenever I was talking to Coraline next door, she just said how amazing it was over here too. So.
You've already been to Coraline's. Very good. I can definitely see that. Definitely see by the plates you have there. Seems like she's taken to you quite well as well, considering the spread that you got. You're at least big a couple big fans of hers. I can see.
Oh, that makes me feel better. She was super sweet.
She is. She uses some of the same ingredients that we have here in her baking. So that's why some of the tastes, some of the flavors kind of mix and mingle quite well.
Oh, that makes sense. She had mentioned that to me when we were having our little chat.
Yeah. Another thing Bellamont happened to mention to me is, the five of you seem to have been on quite a few adventures as of late. At least it appears the case. Is that so?
That is so. I mean, we also love adventuring. We love doing things for, our friends, just like our friend, when we were, Jatana, who told us about this place, raving, stark mad about it. We had to come up and try it. And, do you know who Jatana is? I think she said she knew you.
Jatana. we meet a lot of folks. Yeah, I believe I remember meeting a Jitana at one point in time, but my co-owner may know her a little bit better than I. I seem to remember the name, but yeah. So this Jitana sent you down here, is that right?
Yeah, she sent us over here.
What types of things do you do for Jitana?
We're just she calls us one of her if I'm not mistaken, her butchers or her we're kind of her. We do tasks for her. Sometimes that she can't leave her in, and we're kind of her gophers to do some tasks. So I guess adventuring.
She has a bit of a look of, as you're saying this, look of realization. You hear like a little tongue click, kind of as she realizes things are starting to connect. She's like, "Oh, that is fascinating, and I am so happy you're here right now."
Oh, okay.
My sincerest apologies, Jitana. Of course, Jitana's butchers understood. I have a request for you, if you don't mind.
Okay, Allie. Can I call you? I just want to make sure you said I could call you Allie.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, you're at my inn. I introduced myself as Allie. I'm very happy to be called that. Var Allen seems to be more when there seems to be trouble brewing, but right now we're having a good time, right? So, want to ask your help on something.
Okay, what
You
can we
met
do for you?
Corlin, obviously. We
Yeah.
talked about that
Oh
just a
yeah.
moment ago.
Oh yeah. Still.
And how we share our ingredients, right?
Yep.
Well, in order to make our flavors mix and mingle, especially as the different seasons come, the different brews come, things like that, we share ingredients. Not just ingredients, but ingredient lists and what goes into our things. And maybe Coraline's had a little bit too much butter on her fingers, but she seems to have had one slip through her fingers. And so, if you could possibly help us locate that, or locate the lads or lasses who may have procured that from Coraline, we could make it worth your while.
Sure. I mean, okay. I mean, do we have? I don't think that would be an issue for us.
That would be great. I wouldn't imagine anything less from the butchers of Jitana that you would be able to handle a task, simple task such as this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do we start?
Yeah. What's our first lead then? New boss person.
Call her
Allie.
Thank you.
Well, Coraline seems to have taken kindly to you, looking at the spread that you have.
Yes.
True.
Maybe start by talking to her there.
I would love to do that.
See what's going on. Don't. It's a sore spot. I'll put it that way. Don't lay too heavy into it, but just see what she knows. What happened that night, and see if we can move on beyond this. Coraline's great, perfect partner. Just a bit of an oversight on her part that we need to shore up. If you don't mind.
Sure. I mean, I'd be happy. We'd be happy to go talk to her.
She hits a table, kind of wraps the table with both hands, the knuckles of both hands in a fist, and says, "Great. I will ensure that this table right here remains yours while you go into some investigating right for us."
Oh, thank you.
Any sense that she's withholding information, lying to us, something?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Ooh, it's fancy.
Yes, sir.
It's a good question. Go ahead. I love the questions. Make the insight check.
I am also not sure I trust this.
We can't see any of it.
Fuck me.
You're
Did he shit himself?
He did not, but he's proficient and rolled a 7.
So Lloyd
So-
is also feeling a little off on this, so he's just going to ask her a question. He's going to be like, "All right, is there anything we need to know about your relationship that might make this job more difficult? Or do we need to withhold dropping your name in our conversation? Help us understand how we can best succeed with this, because it sounds like we might also be touching a sore spot for her, right? So,
make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
damn it. All right, well, let me see. That's
I thought about just giving it to you, but
no.
it's
fair.
You know.
you
Oh,
may
damn. Oh, there we go.
may be
All
on it.
right,
There
all
you
right,
go,
all
man.
right, all right,
Persuasion.
All right.
+3, getting
New dice
18.
color.
She kind of heavy sigh, slight roll of the eyes
Ooh.
as she's thinking, but you pick up on this, Lloyd, having been an interrogator yourself from time to time. You kind of pick up on the little ticks and twitches that people have whenever they're asked uncomfortable questions, and this certainly was one for Allie. But she says, we have owned the properties next to each other for a while. The door's been installed between our place and for quite some time. This is the first time this has happened, and so it is a very difficult situation for us because we only have so many recipes that we make. And it's not like it's magic, right? So if one were to get out into the open without our knowledge, without our ownership and capabilities, bad things could happen. So,
Gotcha.
I am not. I definitely want that back.
So we'll
Definitely want
use discretion, I guess, and ask nicely because maybe it's a honest mistake, right? So.
I have no doubt in my mind that it is an honest mistake, but it is a point of contention right now. It's very fresh, and it doesn't appear as though Corlin has done anything to try and get that back. And so I'm kind of taking things in my own hands. So
you say we're the head bashers, right? Is that also in the context of this particular task that you're giving us, or just trying to understand the full breadth of
we're called butchers. Thank you.
Right. I'm sorry. I chose the wrong demeaning term for us.
I am simply, as she kind of claps her hands together and starts gesturing in a pointing fashion with both her hands together and kind of like a prayer type of thing.
Yep.
Like points directly at you with both hands together. I am simply saying, I want my recipe back.
Gotcha.
And I want to know who else knows about the recipe, and that's it. How you find that out is none of my concern.
Fair.
So, what is the potential for danger when what should we be looking out for that we might run into, just so we can get a feel for the kind of skills we need to bring to this conversation?
Well, I mean, I'd be careful going around Craghammer busting heads. If you've never really hung out with dwarves that much,
discretion, right?
Very lawful bunch. So if you're thinking of, she kind of leans in close because it's a loud place, and so she doesn't really want to yell. But if you find a situation where you have to brawl, it's best to try and get out of the city limits, or it could get real messy for you. And if anything were to come back to me, I don't know you guys at all.
Understood, ma'am. We are on the case.
But I do recognize now. I do recognize what I'm asking you to do and the potential for that type of thing. And so the risk is equal to the reward, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yep,
we do.
It is a big thing that I'm asking, understanding where you're coming from. And understand that I'm not going to speak of the reward right now, but do us good here. And myself and my partner will certainly treat you well.
We are always looking for.
This makes me feel good.
All right. Well, we'll take another round because we're going to take a nap, and then we'll do your thing probably.
She claps her hands together and says, "You know what? I'm not so much for the nap, but I'll get you another round on the house right now."
Yeah, I think we should go talk to Corlin.
Man, I gotta keep drinking.
She's about to raise her hand up. She says, "Round now or hold?"
I think
celebratory round.
All right.
Which one? Which one?
Well, I mean, I think my friend here is a little brash when it comes to talking to people, so I think he can probably have another round while maybe one or two of us go over and chat with her. So it doesn't seem like a group of 5 people are just showing up in front of her. You know what I mean? Because we don't want to make it any worse.
Well, you're the only one who talked to her so far, right?
Right.
Yeah, so you go ahead and do your thing, and we'll just hang out here and hold the table down.
I'm fine going to talk to Corlin.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to get another round for the table here. We'll save the celebratory round for when y'all return. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Great. Okay. Wraps her knuckles on the table again and says, "I'll see you boys back here later. If you need anything, find your server, I believe, was Bellamont.
Yep. Yep.
Just ask for Bellamont, and he'll know what's up. He'll come find me.
Do you have a place for us to lay our heads?
This is an inn. We are unfortunately booked up for the night. If you do need a room, there are several inns on this ring of the city. So don't go further south. Further south, you get into the Law Ring, and it gets a little bit more industrial. And the bottom ring is all industry. So just try and avoid that. There are a couple other inns up here, depending on what you come back with in the time that you have here. I may be able to spring for a bit of the room for you, depending on what you come back with, mind you.
Understood.
And 4.
Okay. All right. If I had a room, it was yours, but it'd be kind of roomy as well. There's 5 of you, and they fit about 2 people, so somebody'd be sleeping in a tub, or a couple of you would. You look like you've slept in worse, so maybe that wouldn't be so distracting.
You're probably not wrong.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much. I am going to do my rounds, and I'll keep my eyes out for you. And
Thank
if
you,
need
Ellie.
anything, find Bellamont. All right?
Okay.
All right. Wraps her knuckles on the table, and she walks away and begins to greet other regulars within the Firebrook Inn. So you all have your next adventure.
Yes, I will.
What's the plan? What's the plan?
I think we should have myself, and maybe one other person go over and talk to Corlin, not to just, bombard her, if that's okay, so you guys can drink.
Yeah, I would like to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine staying here drinking.
Yeah. Lloyd tips a cup to Cornelius. And
I'll go with you guys.
carry on.
As one of the more sober members of the group.
Wait, you 3 are going, and me and Corny are staying?
I mean, it seems that way.
All right. Just checking the roster.
The 2 polar opposites over there that have high charisma.
I have a +3, but that's. I've already spent my dice tonight, I think. So.
Yes. I have a +6 in persuasion, so...
Yeah, you don't ever talk, though, so I don't know if you're comfortable with this particular task. I mean, you
I talk? I was literally changing a password, which I have to finish in a minute, because it's not done yet.
I just wanted to check on your true availability.
I got a +5 in persuasion, so I feel like
you're just scary though. Maybe your persuasion is like scary.
I know
it's intimidation style rather than swatting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, intimidation is completely different.
Okay, so we got good cop and bad cop going. Is that the plan? You're good cop,
maybe
Valandor, and then your bad cop Broadus, I think. And what is Steve?
Good at insight and perception.
Is that really what Steve looks like with the fucking patch and everything? I mean, he looks fucking stupid. Is that really what Steve looks like?
This doesn't look like
shit.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I do look pretty cool. That is true.
All right. Well, I think
what was the shit? That's what I'm wondering.
So.
Password
what'd you
shit.
do, Bert? You dumbass.
No,
that password?
I was trying to hit verify because it was going to text me. And I was like, oh, text. And then I hit my fat finger canceled. And I was like, fuck.
It believes that you're a robot. So congratulations.
You with that password for the past 10 minutes, man. That thing like 800
I
characters.
paused. Okay.
You paused the D&D? Oh, fuck. There's a pause button on our game.
There was a break.
Sign in.
All right, let's go.
Text.
Any motorcycles in this picture?
No. Valandor is busy
Who
on
the
his
fuck is going to talk to
magical...
Corlin again? Because there's been a lot of talk and a lot of jibber jabber.
Cornelius and Broadus.
Right.
What?
Right.
No.
Lloyd and
There doesn't
Corny
need
are
to be-
hanging out
Well-
at the bar.
Well,
Not
okay.
bringing it.
It
So
doesn't need to be 3 people.
Why is everyone so confused?
Okay, hold on. Okay, let's stop for a second. If it's gonna be 3 of us going, might as well all just fucking go. The point is
well,
not to
I'm
attack
drinking.
her.
Yeah, Cornelius and
This
Lloyd
literally
are-
was supposed to
are-
happen. I don't
Remember,
need
we
3
started
people.
Bro Talk before at the last bar. We're continuing Bro Talk at the new bar. It's it's round 2.
It should be a maximum of 2 people to go talk
right,
to her.
right. Yeah, I'll grab Steve and put his dumbass in the chair next to me and say, "Hey, dude, you just chill for a minute. Let
No,
the
that's not-
good cop and bad
that's how
cop
you
go
do
do
it.
their thing." So
I was like, okay, that makes sense. 2 makes better sense than 3. I'll stay on my own accord. Go fuck yourself, Lloyd.
all right, easy, bro, easy.
You know, Steve, it's nothing. It's nothing bad. I just think if
Oh, it
we
makes more
go
sense.
over and chat, I just want it to be a nice, casual conversation. And you got
Yeah.
3.
It was less intimidating than 3.
Right.
You like flirted with her last time, so get
I
in there,
did.
buddy. Get in there.
Get in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lloyd throws a high five to you. So get
I'm
that
just going to
lady.
be following Valandor's lead.
yeah,
I
and
see our
it's nice to
bard
have
bard it
support.
up, man. That's what I want to see.
It's nice to have some support. I appreciate it, especially from Broadus. This dick who doesn't like to hear me sing.
Wait, I have never heard you sing. That's the problem.
You never will, dickhead.
All right, well,
Okay.
get moving then.
Right,
Or
so
did you get your
Broadus-
password reset, you piece of shit?
Broadus
Okay.
and Valandor are the 2 going.
Have
Yes.
fun. Good luck.
All right, Hank Honey and Vic Vinegar are walking over to Orleans. Hops and Barley right now.
That's right.
And so you find the connection door there, those doors that connect between the 2. I swing open, and again, Broadus, you were not there for that at the first time, but Valandor gets hit with the familiar aroma of pastries and just general baked goods, baked bread, fresh bread, and Broadus just like, you don't smile too much, but it gives you a little bit of a wry smirk on the side of your mouth as you're like, this place smells pretty damn good. And you walk in. There's a couple other patrons in there at this point in time, but Coraline's there. She's a average height for a dwarf individual. Has long reddish brown hair, braided. The braid happens to be fallen down the middle of her back now. It used to be over her shoulder when Valandor came in, but
Ooh.
she's been pretty busy and can't gussy herself up at all. But she sees you come back in, and her eyes light up and welcomes you back. And she says, "Oh, welcome back. Was the cheese and bread platter enough, or are you looking for some more?"
Oh,
I'm happy to see return customers, but so quick. That's surprising.
Corlin, it was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I'm so happy to hear it.
This is my friend Broadus. I wanted to come over and introduce him to you and just kind of, just tell him how great of a place you have. And he was just like, wanted to come over and see it too.
Pleasure to meet
Yeah.
you, Broadus. But have
Delicious.
have a chocolate croissant. She hands you
Yes.
a chocolate croissant as
Yes.
the first pastry for walking in.
Then Broadus does not even hesitate and just houses on that croissant. And says,
I
damn
like-
croissant.
I like your enthusiasm. Coraline is very, very excited to see your enthusiasm over the baked goods. Good.
Oh.
So what brings you back? Would you like another cheese and bread plate? We're kind of running a little bit low on the brie, but we still do have some cheddar left.
I do. So bread, yes, because we're going to be leaving here to go on a
Okay.
little bit of an adventure, and
Okay.
we kind of like something to take with us to remind us of how delicious of a place this is.
For sure. I have just the idea. And shake. So some bread. Okay, gotcha. I can go get some. Anything else?
Broadus, well, you know what? Hey, throw in a couple of them croissants because I think Broadus is going to want a couple of them on the road too.
Oh, they're delicious.
For sure. And she grabs you. What do you? You finished that. Broadus, was it? You finished that in one bite. So I'm gonna assume that you might want couple. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 5. How does that sound? Does that sound solid? Does that sound good?
That'll probably get me through the next 20 minutes. Sure.
Perfect. That's a good ratio. 1 every 4 minutes. That's good. Okay. So she kind of chuckles to herself as she goes back and gathers a couple loaves of bread and some more chocolate croissants and puts them over on the table where she will be collecting money and all that good stuff.
Yep.
Anything else?
I think for the snacks, I think that would be good. I think that'd be a good start.
Perfect.
Us.
And I'm here if you need anything else. We are, like I said, running a little bit low on the cheese, but breads, we got it in spades. We're good.
And now I do have to say that I'm trying to, I guess the easiest way to say it, we did, Allie came over and spoke with us.
Oh, okay.
And
I love Allie.
I love Allie too. She's super awesome. Not as awesome as you though. I'm just saying.
Shucks.
Then one of the things that she had asked us to do was go on a little adventure for her. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not really, no.
And I kind of I kind of lean to the, with my eyes down to the bread, and I look up at her.
Oh, great, Brian.
And then I lean down to the bread, and then I look at her.
Rodis has already had 2 chocolate croissants and says these things are amazing.
Thanks. She's a little distracted and she keeps looking at the bread too, and she's like, "Does Allie want bread?"
No. We're, I guess I won't beat around the bush. The recipe.
You just see kind of like the color drain from her face a little bit.
And now here's the thing.
And she's just kind of like she had a big smile on her face, and now she's just kind of like, "Oh, yeah, that."
And
okay.
Well, I'm trying, and here's the thing. Like I said, I love everything you have.
Okay.
And when she came over to talk to us, the first thing I said was, I want to help. We all want to help because I love your food.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's why I came back over to get more. And I want to give it to my friends because they're over there chowing down on it right now. And I'm missing someone to get back to, by the way.
Come on, I'm hungry. Bring it a food.
Okay.
That's what really drew me in wanting to help, and my friends wanting to help. It's just that's what we're here for. We're not here to, open bad wounds. We're just here to ask a couple questions and just see if we can find a place to start, and then we'll get out of your hair, along with all the stuff that we're going to be paying for too. By the way, make sure you understand.
You're here to help.
Yeah,
you're just here to help.
Just here to help.
Okay, so Allie's not upset.
No. I mean,
okay.
No. She said that this is, when she talked to us, she didn't seem upset at all. She just said that, she wants to make sure that she gets it back, and it's just out of safety. So
I feel so bad.
Even Allie said that things happen. She was, we asked the question, and she said that this has never happened before. You guys have had great relationships since you both were here. Oh, and, she just said, hey, we just want to make sure that it stays in the right hands because accidents happen.
Okay. All right. So make a persuasion check with advantage. You said a lot of the good things to kind of calm her down, but she's still trying to.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
It's all right. You said a lot of the right things. The DC was 10, so you're fine.
Yes.
So okay. Yeah. It happened a couple weeks ago. Here, come with me.
Okay.
And she beckons you up the stairs of her establishment, and it's kind of like an overlook type of a thing, where she has a little desk in the far corner that kind of overlooks her bakery. She has a small desk back there, and she says, "Listen, I was working here at my desk, trying to assemble the pieces to what our combined flavors could be. I had their recipe next to me, and I was deciding what kind of breads I would be making. It's a winter theme, so fruitcake's never popular, but it seems to be holiday themed, and so like trying to come up with those various things, and suddenly a large group came in downstairs, and I was downstairs for a good hour or so trying to entertain them, and I came back up and the recipe was missing. It was right here on this table, and when I came back up, we're in a mountain. There's no windows. There's no breeze. There's no anything about that. Like it just disappeared. I don't understand it.
Oh, okay. Do you remember anyone from the group? You said it was a large group?
Yeah, it was about 10 people. Seemed to be like a wedding party or something like that. They were checking things out. They were trying to see if I would be able to supply them the type of baked goods that they needed. So, I had some cake available, I had some breads available, things like that. And so they stayed around. They hung around the inn as per everybody tends to do, and they kind of just mingled there for about an hour or so before they all left. And by the time I was able to kind of calm everything down and get back to my work, it was, too late. It was gone.
Do you remember any characteristics from anyone from that group that might help us out? Or did someone stand out? Like someone was a bride just extravagantly beautiful and you know who she is when you see her? Or was the guy or the groom ugly as crap and you'll remember him? Just kidding. He's probably not, but still.
Now that you mention it, I've thought about this group quite a bit, but they were all, it's the dwarven capital in Tal'Dorei, so they were all dwarves, but there was one taller half-elf girl there with all of them. Kind of stood out like a sore thumb, but she mingled with all of them quite well, like she'd been with them for quite some time. That's really the only thing I can think of. She was blonde, darker complexion, kind of brownish green eyes. She was kind of quiet whenever I talked with her, but when she really, she seemed to be quite entertaining to everybody else that was there. That's the only weird thing about it, though.
Do you remember how she was dressed? Did she look like a soldier or mage, or just a general everyday person?
Ooh, good question.
Certainly not a soldier, but definitely not an everyday person either. All of them were in just kind of standard day wear. Kind of linen shirts and leathers and things like that. She seemed to be more rugged, I guess would be the word for it. Like she definitely wore more leathers and animal skins than anything. Than the other individuals in the party. Right, rugged probably is how I'd say.
Did she carry any weapons that you could see?
Oh, not that I know. No, we try to make sure that people who are enjoying the Firebrook Inn's beverages try and make sure that they know what they're doing with that. And so she did not appear to be the type of person who would have a weapon on her at the very least. She looks down at your sides and she's like, but I may be difficult. I may not be the best judge of that character. Do you think they may have something to do with it?
Do you recall what language they spoke in? Was it common? Or was there any other dialect that you might have been familiar with?
They spoke when they came in. They spoke Dwarvish, but they were mixing between common and Dwarvish. She seemed to speak more on the common side, though.
Okay. Let's see. Half elf speaking Dwarvish. That's odd.
Did you notice anything else out of place when you got up here? Something that may have been askew?
Not that I recall. You're welcome to look around if you'd like.
Yeah,
but not
I
that
mean,
I
if you
recall
don't
anything.
mind.
Yeah, for
If you don't
sure,
mind.
for sure.
See if we can notice anything. And also, did you make any of that fruitcake?
I did. It did not sell, and so I had. It was a gut feeling. It was a gut feeling. I shouldn't go with my gut. It's apparently the rule of thumb here.
Do you happen to have any of that? Maybe.
I may have one in the back. Might be a bit stale.
You know, I think your stale will be my perfect.
She her eyes kind of brighten up. She said, "Well, let me go see what I have."
And
you guys just look around here, and I'll be right back. And she scurries down the stairs to go see if she has any fruitcake. And the room is yours.
Okay. Yes.
You're going to be the better investigator here.
Who is?
You.
So I guess I mean, not knowing this place, I guess I just look around to see if, half elves are tall. They tend to, in a dwarven area, I assume this is a short wall, shorter ceiling that they, maybe I'll notice something up top, or they might have hit their head on something, or, I don't know, some kind of tall people stuff.
Or nothing around that would be like tall people stuff that they could bump into. But what types of things are you looking for specifically?
I mean, it's been a couple weeks, so I'm sure she's been up here in and out. But I guess I'm looking, by the desk around to see if I see anything out of place that may have been dropped, or if there's like, dust or something askew from normal dust. You know what I mean?
Yeah, make an investigation check for me.
Okay. That's not terrible.
The desk is pretty well littered with papers and recipes, and it's there's various bits of flour and things like that on the table. So finding dust upon flour is difficult, but as you go about looking for anything really, your vision kind of tracks to the ground, like the wood, the cracks in the wood at the base of the desk, and you see a couple little mushrooms sprouting up from the cracks for some reason.
Oh. Okay.
Not quite sure what that's about.
Okay, so I to me, I just think I should probably take those mushrooms or investigate the mushrooms more, see if I can, identify what they are, because I've got to identify.
Make a nature check for me.
Yeah, but I have the spell identify. Do I need a nature check?
You have a spell identify. You want to use the spell identify?
I mean,
don't do that. It only is for magical.
Oh,
items.
Okay. All right, never mind. New for this. Okay, so I'm going to make a nature check.
Nature check. That's free.
Nature.
That's free,
but there could be pain.
You do notice these things appear to be a little more capped than edible mushrooms or so. You are afraid to mess with it at all, especially bent down looking directly at it for fear of maybe some spores coming out of it, or some poison coming out of it, more or less. But these they look innocuous enough, but you're just being careful with that kind of a check.
Okay. Whew, man. That's a little. So I guess, as I'm looking at, do we see anything else around there that might be, with
that investigation check? No, the mushrooms seem to be it. Yeah. About this time, Corlin comes back up. Comes back up the stairs, and she does indeed have a large fruitcake in her hand, and she says, it's she's like, I happen to find this one. The other one, little bit of a brick, but this one seems to still have a little bit of give in, especially towards the middle. So hopefully it's still it's not quite as stale as the other one.
Thank you so much.
I'm happy to give this to you completely on the house because it's probably got a day left in it anyways.
Oh, perfect. Well, either way, I really appreciate it. I do. While we were just looking around, we saw these mushrooms down here. Do you know anything about these little fellas?
Those damn things. They're back again. You know, they just started showing up, and I do not know how to get rid of them at all. But yeah, those I have plucked those things. They do give off a little cloud whenever you poke them out. Made me awfully sick, so I try and cover my nose every time I pull them up now. But they just keep coming back. They don't quit.
Huh. Interesting. Wonder if they have any sort of medicinal.
Do you have like a bag or something?
I'm sure I have like an old flour bag or something like that. Do you want one of those?
Yes. I want to see if we can grab them.
Yeah, she runs downstairs and brings up an old flour bag, old cloth flour bag. She opens it up and it kind of pops out a little bit of flour. She's like, "I promise it's all used." But
no, that's fine.
Do you know how to get rid of these?
No, but just thinking about an elf and other things, maybe it came from them. And if we take it to someone, they may be able to find out what or where they came from. And then they can figure out how to get rid of them. And then 2, figure out where they came from.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Yeah, go ahead. Pluck them up.
Oh, super. I put the bag over the top of them, and then I kind of shimmy it like a little circle to break them up, and then just pull them right out.
All right, and they just
tighten that bag up real quick.
Come right out and cinch the bag up, and they are in there.
Broadus, since he has proficiency in medicine, is wondering if he can identify these as being some sort of medicinal properties or something that is used in some sort of medicine.
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Ooh.
Before they get tossed in there.
Okay.
You notice that these things are not necessarily for medicinal properties, but they can definitely be used in the crafting of poisons.
Okay.
With that kind of a roll.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So you have the mushrooms. That's about it. Did you all find what you needed?
I think so. There's nothing else we could find when we were up here, unless you noticed anything else that was off.
No, it was here and then it wasn't. And I was downstairs. I was so distracted with all the people and potential business coming in and all that sort of stuff. This is it.
Well, I just want to thank you again. I'm really looking forward to my fruitcake, as well as the wares that we're going to get in from you downstairs. How much do we owe you for the stuff?
It's the bread and things.
Yeah.
Oh, with the croissants. Here, if you could get that recipe back, it's on the house, and I'll double it if you can get that back for free.
Oh, I really appreciate that. But you know what? Because I've grown quite fond of you. I'm gonna give her 2 gold. And just say we thank you for it, because I know this has been tough.
Far too much. It's far too much for a couple loaves of bread and croissants that have already been half eaten.
No, it's fine.
Those things are gone.
Yeah, they're 100% gone.
Fully eaten. Excuse me. I'm so happy you enjoyed them, though. Just remember, 5 more coming if you can get that recipe back.
Love that.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you. I will go and make sure to set some things aside for you, and hopefully we'll see you back here tonight with that recipe back.
Oh, I hope so too.
All right, and I will honor? I mean, a little bit.
Adjust your wages
and you head on back. Why is this not updating?
I updated it. I can change my money.
Because my numlock is off. That's why. Who would ever cut a numlock off? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, so you head on back downstairs and back into the Firebrook Inn. As you are approaching the table, multiple loaves of bread in hand and 5 equal amount of chocolate croissants that you had when you first left the table. You do see Cornelius, Steve, and Lloyd sitting at the table there. But you happen to notice that there's another individual slowly approaching your table from the opposite direction. It happens to be a grayish turtle person, red hood, slowly approaching, very turtle-like, to your table.
You said a turtle person?
A turtle person. And why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the group?
Hello, everyone. Steven's my name, and Rogan's my game. I'm a little bit of a large turtle, and some people refer to me as a mutant sometimes for being so big. Just hoping to join the group for the evening, maybe do some adventuring.
Cool. Good to meet you. What'd you say your name was, turtle person?
Steven with a PH.
Another Steve. Are you better than the Steve that we currently have?
No, I'm new to Rogan. I just recently graduated.
Okay. But you're less of a dick, right? That's a big win in our book.
Oh, I'm a rogue, so we'll see.
Like rogues.
There are various levels of dick when it comes to D&D. So we'll see.
Welcome, I suppose. Beer.
Welcome,
beer.
welcome,
you
turtle.
need a beer. Get you a beer, turtle
man.
man. What was that?
All right.
That turtle man.
What if we just said nah? No thanks.
The quickest guest star ever.
Well, you're back to your table.
Well, you could go fuck right off. We're not interested in your kind. And all of a sudden, the unknown name team is a bunch of racists, and this whole campaign takes a different turn.
We hate turtles.
It's like this could have gone in a completely different direction.
Creepy.
So Valentor and Broadus come back. Steven appears on the other end of the table, and there's an adventure afoot.
Let's adventure.
Oh shit, son! All right, I guess
Also,
we're gonna.
I go back and I recap with everybody so we can just like move past it. You know what I mean?
Fair.
So I recap what happened, and also that I got this
information.
awesome
Did
loaf
you get her
of
number?
fruitcake.
I mean,
Well, I skipped that part, so you don't know any of that. But I got an awesome thing of fruitcake.
Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't look awesome, but you can eat it. I'll be fine.
Oh, I will eat it.
Yeah, go for it. Maybe Jimmy could use a little fruitcake. He's probably hungry, right? So, I apologize.
Belmont comes back up and says, "So, you boys are on the adventure, eh?"
Indeed, we are.
Good. Glad to hear it. Any leads you may have at this point?
Yes, we have a little bit of a lead. We have after really just trying to figure out what Coraline happened. An elf seemed to stand out to her. A blonde, tall elf, kind of looking like not disrepair, I should say, but yeah, and like more like rugged in leathers, and just kind of stood out with that wedding party that was a couple weeks ago. She said,
I remember them. Yeah.
And then when we were looking.
Bride was the
around her area.
worst. Oh my god, I remember them. Yes. Okay.
She was?
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be a story. I tell you
Well,
what,
she just
Bellamont.
demanded everything, but she nothing was ever perfect. Nothing was ever good. It was just demand, and so exhausting. But I do remember, now that you mention it, that half elf individual in animal skins, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She happened to make her way around the room a bit that day. Maybe there's somebody around here who may know more about it. You may want to ask some of the regulars that. Some of the regulars around here. There are some folks. He points over at a dwarven individual sitting in the booth by himself. Sits at another points at another couple of folks throughout the room. Human man who's just shoving his face full of
That's my
pastries,
guy.
things like that.
You said a human shoving his face full of food?
Pastries, yes.
Lloyd knows how to eat. You can go eat with him.
Yes, we should talk to him because he looks like somebody with the pastries she might have been talking to.
What do we want to do? Split up and hit the room, or how you guys want to
Oh,
do it?
look at you. Speed dater.
Just saying, it's might work.
Got Speed
Speed
dater
dater.
Sutton coming up. Let's hit the room, guys.
Hit the room, gentlemen.
Get split up.
All right, so how's the team splitting up? Are we splitting the party is always a great idea. So
It is.
let's I'm assuming
One
I'm
of
not
us can
gonna
get up
assume.
and do stuff, and the rest can hang out if they want to. as well.
yeah,
Well, I mean,
Cornelius and Steve and Lloyd can keep drinking.
Yeah, you wanna keep rolling,
We get a new buddy to
Valdor,
talk to.
and-
Yeah, we've got to learn Steven's deal. It's a great name.
Yeah, you look a little turtly, but it's just me.
He looks pretty ninja to me.
I mean, kind of wondered if you got like a grudge against the world, or if you're more of the friendly type. Got a color to your sachet?
I mean, it's red, obviously.
Oh, god damn it! It's okay. Yeah.
Idiot.
Lloyd's
angry, but
colorblind. That's the new part of his character arc now.
Doesn't pay attention well, that's for sure.
All right, so we're all splitting up. What's going on?
We're just going to talk to the people around to ask the questions.
All right, where are you going?
I think I want to talk to the human shoving his face full of pastries.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I'm going to bring a pastry with me as well because I'm going to bring a bread because Broadus ate all the croissants with chocolate on them. So
He did indeed. He did indeed. All right.
He's a glutton.
So you walk up, and there's I mean, this guy is he is a living carb, it looks like. It just with the amount of just bread that's on his table, and he is just like pulling like the bits and pieces out of the middle of the loaf, and then just like peeling back the harder crust and eating that alone. Just enjoying himself entirely. He's also a monster that leaves the bottom of the muffins, but eats the top of the muffins.
I hate him.
Oh my god.
Like I said he's a monster. Okay, that's a little bit of me coming out, but he's a monster. But so he is.
You also not
currently-
like condiments?
Yeah, you're a fuckhead and you're dead. Oh shit! So you approach this individual, and he looks up. He's like, we want."
Hey, hey, I got a couple questions for you. Brought this over with a loaf of bread, and look, man, can I get some of those muffin bottoms that you're not eating because they look delicious?
These are the worst part of the muffins. You can have all of them, and he hands you literally a dozen muffin butts.
Muffin butts.
Lloyd's
you put 'em
interested in
that
muffin
way.
butts.
Butts? Wouldn't it be like the muffin?
Good thing I love butts.
I'll
So,
take care of them for you.
Cannot lie. Snyder Brothers game.
And then and I toss him the
this
loaf of
group ate
bread.
ass.
You're damn right. toss him that loaf of bread, and I'm like, hey, I just want to ask you about this blonde elf that came in like a couple weeks ago, just to kind of see what's going on. Talk to my boy over there. He said you might know a little bit about her.
Well, huh? Like, no, I just. And he immediately
Oh no.
starts choking.
Oh, I'm gonna give this bad boy the Heimlich.
Like his eyes go
tied in.
bloodshot, and he just like grasping his throat. Please, I would like you to give this individual a medicine check.
I'm a spider monkey on him. Medicine. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
I can do it.
It's gotta be high roll. Oh, almost a 16. Yeah. This guy is dead.
God. So you try and give him the Heimlich. He's a little bit bigger than you, and he just kind of like knocks you to the side as he's like begins to thrash about, and his face turns blue. And over the noise in the bar, like people aren't really noticing this at all. That this man is actually choking, and he's turning a shade of blue, similar to the blueberries in the muffin buns that he just handed you.
Oh God. Can I try again, or I scream to Broadus?
Broadus sees what's going on, and he would like to attempt to save this fellow.
This will be the last opportunity to save this fat fellow.
I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration.
As you pick yourself up off the ground for being bucked like from a bronco,
Yes.
you give him bardic inspiration. You sing a song. Save
I
this
believe
fat
in
fellow.
you.
Or hang on. Wait, you gotta wait a second for this because I'm not. I gotta pull something up real
Oh,
quick.
he's got it. Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, wait a minute.
There's no bard here, people.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
True inspiration.
No. This is like I'm not actually gonna replay something, but I do have this, especially since it relates to Broadus. All right, let me know if you can hear it.
Jimmy and Broadus, friends through thick
Can you hear it?
and thin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's there.
As mules let their journey begin. Ears pointed forward, but hearing not so keen. In the vast green meadows, their bond is serene.
You're welcome.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
You know what? Just for that real life dedication, you get double bardic inspiration.
double bardic.
Oh hell yeah!
Yes.
Double
Dude, if you
bardic on
kill this
first
guy-
on first time. Yeah, you can roll
Steven
a down
highly
one
considers
and then
leaving
get
the party.
Be impressed if you kill somebody tonight. So.
All right, go. Hang
Murder.
On.
Did you apply it to me?
Hang
You
on.
it's a D4,
Yeah, you just-
right? It's D4, D6.
Is it D4?
There.
D6.
Is it D6? Wow.
It
It's
is.
two D6s. Yep. Level 4. I think.
This guy better he better save him.
Yeah, I mean, this could. You have to roll like a nat. All right. Well,
You don't
there you
even
go.
fucking need it. Look at this
Okay.
guy. You don't fucking need it. So Broadus walks up and he just looks at him and he's like, "You don't eat muffin butts," and he just punches him in the stomach. And
Yeah, that's
like,
what,
it's just
kind of what I was gonna. Actually, that's exactly how Broadus wanted to do it. Was just to punch him in the stomach.
I'm so happy I know your character. Like
Straight to the point, like
So
not
what
like
you shot?
hoping to be like. This is the fastest, most efficient way to do it.
Yep,
Saved your
it
life.
goes in the tummy. It's got to come out the tummy. You just punch him in the tummy.
Yep.
And
Tummy.
And he horfs up just a large amount of partially digested grub. But one thing you notice, Broadus, after having punched him in the stomach, make an athletics check.
Oh shit.
Do you want that?
Oh
No.
shit.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
There's
you have
proficiency.
2d6. You do have 2d6 to roll.
Can you do that on a nat one though?
Absolutely. He's bardically inspired for the next minute. This happened within seconds.
Okay.
It
Such a
won't
good
be
song,
automatically
too.
failed.
Roll
That's
'em.
about
I
it.
know. It was such a good song. You got double bardic inspiration. That's a 5. All right. That's an 11 right now.
Oh,
There we go.
That shit's
inspired.
17. That's double bardic inspiration from real life inspiration right there.
Yes.
So with a 17, he hacks. You notice something fly out of his mouth that was shiny. That was likely the cause of it. And you're fast enough with your athletics to snatch it out of thin air. And you grab it amongst all of the other shit coming out of his mouth.
Gross.
You grab the shiny silver object. What the fuck
Lloyd
is
is
this
losing
thing?
his appetite a little bit.
What the fuck is this thing?
So yeah, I am instantly attracted to what it is that he was choking on and display it to everyone in the group. Open up my hand and like sift through the rest of the shit that he was choking on and separate it out, and we look
Yeah, the
at this shiny thing.
Yeah, like the just the wet bread and like the bile encrusted blueberries and shit
Ugh.
like that. You're like flicking it all off, and you see this small, oddly shiny silver object that appears when you hold it up to the light. It appears to be it's reflective enough to be like a small mirror. And as you look at it in the light, give me an investigation check as you're looking at this small mirror, silver mirror in the light.
You want me to?
I would like
was
you
kinda-
to, yeah, as you're trying to ascertain what the fuck this thing is.
There's a mirror in his food. Weird.
You really have no idea what the hell this thing is, but as you are staring at it, suddenly a voice appears in your head and it says, "Where's the fat one?" Who are you? Where's the fat one?
Come again?
The fat one! You clearly saw the fat one. Where is he? Are you a
Well-
new one? Are you a new one?
Am I am
Are you
hearing
the
this
fat?
come
You're
in-
not the fat one.
I'm hearing this come in my head.
Yeah, this is in your head
telepathically
completely.
Speaking,
You look at the mirror back again, and there seems to be like a reddish, brownish, blackish eyeball looking at you through the mirror. And it says, no matter if you're here now, and just go and enjoy some brews. The third tap from the left should be quite tasty, I would imagine. Third tap from the left, go ahead. And then the eyeball goes away, and the voice goes away.
Okay, so I immediately explain this to the group. Like, I just totally had a telepathic thing come from this shiny object in my head. Apparently, it's very concerned about being inside of this fellow that I just saved. But moreover, I don't trust it, and it told me to have a brew, third one from the left on the taps.
Isn't there someone at the?
I have no idea what it is.
Correct. Third tap from the left is what it told you.
Isn't there somebody up
Yeah,
there
I
who
have no idea what it is.
who we wanted to talk to at the bar, if I remember correctly?
If you want to get Allie back, you can talk to Bellamont again, but that's it. There were other people in the room that were pointed out from Bellamont for sure.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I thought one of them was at the bar.
Yeah, several throughout. One of them is at the bar. One of them is at the bar, though. Yeah, for sure.
Interesting.
So is Lloyd privy to any of this, or are you guys like away from us?
No, I mean, Brada said he spoke to everybody.
Oh, okay. Well, I think you should put that thing like somewhere that's not on your skin or something, and maybe we can look at it and figure out what the fuck it is. I guess.
How about we ask the guy that was joking if he knows anything about it?
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly done joking.
Definitely ask him. He probably had the voice in his head, right? If he was.
So yeah,
maybe.
I say sorry about that. But looks like he needed it. Do you know what this is?
He's kind of catching his breath and kind of leaning over. He's like, "Not the first time that's happened. Doesn't get any easier though, does it?" He's breathing heavily. He's like,
"The poor guy.
What the fuck is that?" He looks at it and he's like, "Ah, yeah." He points at Valandor. He's like, "You were asking me about some half-elf lady. Yeah, she gave me this.
Oh shit!
I don't know. Yeah, she handed it to me and she's like, this is like a lucky penny type thing, and I don't know. I just held on to it. I didn't realize that it was in my hand as I was eating my bread."
Oh, that's cool. I mean, how is it a lucky penny? Did stuff happen?
I don't know. Not many ladies talk to me, so I just took it.
That's fair.
To do some things.
Huh?
Was it helpful, or did it?
Well, you heard the voices too, and he kind of steps back up, and he's like, "Oh, you heard the voices too?"
Yes.
It's like it didn't. I mean, it told me to buy alcohol for people.
Oh.
Yeah, I did every now and then. Like I kind of brushed it away sometimes, but I bought a beer for people from time to time.
What did these people do?
Beer?
Huh? What?
Was there any particular beer that it asked you to buy or drink or anything?
Yeah, he pointed over at the bar. He's like, that one over there, and he points over at the bar, and it's a Lone Tap. Broadus, you notice it is the third one from the left on the tap. I've bought it for probably like 5 or 6 people here. I'm a pretty good regular here. Corlin's Bakery's amazing. If you didn't know, I don't know if you knew that, but I come here regularly.
Oh, I know it's good.
It's right. It's good stuff.
It looks like you'd never leave. Actually, is what it seems. But.
Whoa! Don't be a dick.
What happened to those people that you gave drinks to?
I haven't really seen them again.
Really?
I don't know. I'm not that cave shaker.
Did they drink it and fall asleep?
Just told me to fucking buy him a beer, so I bought him a beer.
Were they regulars that come in or no?
Yeah, one of them was. I think it was Bart's buddy over there. I bought him one, but I haven't seen Ferdy in a while. He points over at the one of the same individuals that was pointed out to you earlier.
Oh,
dwarf guy sitting up at the bar.
Should probably go talk to that guy.
Go find out what this beer is also.
Hey,
Lloyd,
thanks for the muffin ass.
You might be lying about the thing. I mean, how often do you have something talk to you guys? I mean, it's pretty weird, right? Like in your mind, is that all he did was just buy things like beer and it? Didn't tell him to do anything else? That seems weird to me. No?
It seems worth investigating.
I don't know.
Since
Just don't.
The arcane is not Rodus's super specialty, he passes it to Cornelius and says, maybe you can make something, find out more about this through your profession.
True.
Does it seem arcane at all when I am messing
you
with it?
feel a little twinge, but you'll need an Arcana check to truly ascertain what it may be.
Could somebody identify it?
That's also a good option.
That is a solid check. There is absolutely something magical about this thing. You're getting a strong essence from this thing that there is something's on the other end.
Is there a type of magic that I'm getting from it?
Identify would do that.
You would fucking ask me that, wouldn't you? Me as Brian being like, I don't fucking know. I am.
Yes, get out my spreadsheet.
I am. All right. I am 2 Tyranny Manhattans and an Angel's Envy ride deep on this thing. I don't fucking know if it's transmutation or fucking what.
All right.
Love it.
It
Love
is
it. Love it.
absolutely whatever the fucking school of magic is. You
Give me the
dick for asking me
school.
when I'm drunk. Whatever school of magic it is that you can transmit communications. That's what it fucking is. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a sending stone,
Do not poke the bear.
It is.
but a
It
pen.
is. You could absolutely do an identify spell. I'll put it that way.
Will that give you enough time to ascertain what it is?
No, absolutely not. I can't Google that fast. I put it away when I started complaining.
Okay, perfect. Then we won't
Google
identify
away
it
when I
right
started-
now.
When I started chastising Gomer for making a legitimate question, for asking a legitimate question of his DM, that is when I put Google away.
Let's just put that thing away for now, and then moving right along.
Mhm. Let's go talk. Let's go talk to
to the
Bart.
dwarf guy. He's
Am I
up there.
getting any messages or comms when I'm holding it? Like
Are you
shake it a
getting
little bit.
Are you getting any
Hello?
comms from it?
Yeah. What
You
was that?
kind of look at it. You do happen to see the same eye that Broadus mentions that he saw is very reddish, brownish, and blackish as it looks around. But it kind of it makes eye contact with you as it kind of looks around and then squints and then disappears.
Okay.
So you do not get the vibe that this is a sending stone at all. You
It's a
don't
creeping
really
stone.
have sending stones don't really allow for a visual element to it at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gross.
Okay.
I don't think
Yeah.
sending stones talk to you either. They just write it down. They're not like
Definitely-
voice in your head.
Well, they definitely talk to
write
you.
it down.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
They
Sending
talk.
stones
That's,
definitely
That's
talk
a
to you.
newspaper.
Yeah.
that's how they get their
Sending
information.
stones are like basically walkie-talkies.
Right.
I don't know why I thought they just wrote it down. Maybe I'm thinking a message.
No, that's still
Same thing.
so.
Well,
As
we'll
I'm
hang
holding
on to
this-
the thing, I guess.
As I'm holding this, I'm definitely going up to that tap
All right.
and asking our dear friend Bellamont for a brew.
Yeah.
Belmont is behind the bar again, watching you. He's like, "Hey, looks like you may be on to something. What kind of brew are you looking for?"
We gotta talk to Bart too.
Whatever one's on that third tap there.
Oh, by all means, just goes around, pops the tap, and a lager appears to come out of it.
Ha.
Tell me about this brew.
Well, tilts his head a little bit, looks a little bit confused. He's like, we don't have a lager on tap. This is strange."
You weren't expecting that to come out of there. Is that what you're saying?
That is accurate. I'm not
Bellamont.
quite sure what this is. We have a stout, which is the frosted froth, and then we have the winter spice, which is more of a wheat. We don't.
We tried both of them.
have- Yeah, we don't have a lager on tap right now. I'm gonna. Interesting.
Right. Well, how's it taste?
Well,
I'm not drinking that.
No?
No. I
Bit
would
funky.
recommend you drink it either.
Oh.
Hey, have you seen a guy named Ferdy in a while?
Ferdy?
Yeah.
No, Ferdy hasn't been around for a couple days. He's usually hanging out with Bartholomew over there.
That's so Devil Man over there who doesn't eat the bottoms of muffins said
He's
I know, right?
what a dick.
Yeah.
What a dick.
Dick.
Totally.
He said that he bought Ferdy a drink from that tap.
I would not have served this because I did not make this. He says he bought that. He says he bought from this tap and gave it to Ferdy.
Yes, but hang on 1 second. I grabbed one of the muffin ends and throw it at the guy's head to get his. I mean, he's a huge topic or huge target.
He is. I'm not even going to make you roll an attack roll for that. Like he is.
I want to preface that before I did it too. It's like,
This guy
25 damage.
is that much of a dick when it comes to that. Like he just gets hit with the muffin butt that he has rejected his entire life. Like that's. You pelt it and he hits it in his head. He's just standing up too, and he falls back down on the ground after he almost choked to death. So,
and then I waved to him to like come over here.
and he's just like stumbling back up, gets off his butt. He's like, "What?
Hey,
They're starving.
God, my name's Murray. You could have just fucking yelled my name for God's sake.
you
and
never
shoved
told me
muffins
your
at
name.
I
Murray.
was choking to death.
Well, I mean that makes it easy for me. You don't know my name either. I'm Valandor.
Yeah, I didn't know that name.
Yeah, that's a mouthful. Anyway, I need you to talk to my guy right here, okay? Because you bought a drink for Ferdy out of that tap.
Uh-huh.
Who served it?
That guy. He points over to another one of the individuals that was wiping down a tabletop covered in Murray's shit that he spewed out of his face as you punched him in the gut, Broadus. It is a dwarven male boy. Doesn't really have too much of a beard. Blondish colored, like kind of ashy blonde hair, a little bit of a beard. Just trying to clean up the place, trying to make it look nice. He's like, that guy, that was the one. That was the one who served the beer to Ferdy.
Thank you. That's all. And also you should eat the bottom of these because they're delicious.
They don't have a crunch. And you walk away as he's trying to excuse his asshole tendencies.
Stupidness. Anyway, so I asked Bellamont, does he usually serve beer to people?
Yeah, he does. He's relatively new, but he does. He's a bartender when he's not busting tables.
Do you want me to hit him with a muffin to get him over here?
No. I would like you to stop throwing baked goods in this establishment. And he says, "Hey, Mikey, come here." And the huh? He just looks up and he just has this look on his face like, huh? And he come over here. Bellamont says, "Come over here, please." What's up, boss? These boys want to ask you some questions about serving some beers out of this tap. You do realize that we're only serving wheat and stout right now, right? Why is it serving lagers? I don't know. Okay. You're
Mikey.
ask your questions,
Vicious,
boys.
right?
Belmont goes back and he kind of feels his temples out, and he's just like, "Boys, just ask your questions, please."
Hey, well, but Bellamont, before you go look at that keg where it's coming from, give us a second. We're going to talk to him, then we want to go look at that keg with you. Is that cool?
Yeah, you got it,
His name's Mikey, right?
Mikey. Yeah, his name's Mikey. And Belmont goes and puts a sign that says "out of order" over the third tap.
And then I look at Mikey and I say, "Look, unless you want to get pegged with one of these muffin bottoms, you're going to talk to us. All right?
Why would you throw those? Those are so tasty.
They are delicious, but it'll be in your face if you don't talk to us.
Monkey.
Well, that's where I usually put muffin bottoms, but okay. It's all right.
I look at him and I grab one of my muffin bottoms and throw it right in his face. Be like, "Fap!" Be like, yeah, muffin bottom. It's in your face now.
It's delicious.
So tell me, did you tap the keg that goes into this?
No, it just works.
How often are you the only one who serves beer out of that one, or have you seen anyone else serve beer out of it?
I mean, I've served beer out of it. Like, I mean, it you mean like going and like actually setting up the tap for it? Yeah, I've done that.
So who is the one that set this tap up?
For this one, it might have been me.
Might have been. I got another muffin top here, but muffin bottom, buddy.
Do you know where it came from or why you would have put this particular keg on here?
No, it's just it's I just go when I tap the kegs. That's it. We only got 2 flavors on. We got the wheat and we got the stout. That's it.
He's probably telling the truth.
Grab one.
Wait, hit him with another muffin bottom. I don't know if it's torture or you're pleasing him. Do that.
I look I look at Lloyd and I toss him a muffin bottom. Your turn.
All right. Moving in with the muffin bottom. So
make you make an attack roll on this one because he chucks a muffin at you. I'm expecting it to be like
Please,
you know,
Matt,
like
just like normal.
a volleyball spike down where Valdor just
I
chucks
love
you
how
the
this is
muffin bottom,
working.
and you're gonna smack it down on his face.
correct.
This is how I envision this.
So you want what kind of attack?
I will
roll
just
do you want?
just roll a d20
A D20. Got it.
and then add your attack modifier. What's your attack?
Your
unarmed attack.
unarmed. What the fuck?
I mean, unless you're
Fine.
using your fucking monk weapon, you dick. But that's fine.
I mean, I could see him do that.
I don't.
I
think-
could.
I mean, it might be
as
like
soon
a
as they
plus.
escape my
Is it my
Make
dex
an athletic
modifier?
check.
I have a +5 in dex. That would probably be my.
That's
modifier.
fine. +5. We'll just say that's it.
You just make an athletics check. That makes sense.
You know, lucky 13.
This shit's gonna hit.
13 +5, 18. He literally sets you up, and you just spike it down and into Mikey's face, and it bounces off his nose, and he grabs it with his hand, and he continues to eat the muffin butt.
Nice. You're
Oh,
welcome.
thanks. It's tasty. So good.
Jesus. Okay, I guess we got all the info we can get out of this guy, right? We just need to see
Yeah,
what.
I'm gonna go back and clean tables.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
We're gonna need a sample of this,
Right.
Of this
Brew?
lager.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So is there a flask or something that we can put it in to carry it around with? It's not like, a mug or something that can be sealed.
We probably have an empty potion of healing we used.
Yeah, I'd say after the potion of healing, you
Something.
could probably pour it into an empty vial.
And put not healing.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
that's,
this is not a healing potion.
Who
Probably a
has the
good
best
call.
constitution?
I don't know about that. We might
Right.
be able to test it or something. I don't know.
No, I mean,
Bellamont's done questioning his hiring decisions and says, "Are you guys ready to go check out the back with me?"
yeah. Sorry, Belmont.
Let's go.
All right.
Steven
See
gets up from the table and just pours himself a glass from this third tap. He says, "Let's just figure this shit out now," and takes a big long drink.
Oh no.
Yes.
Stephen
wow.
takes a big long drink out of a
God.
tap that literally
Oh,
says,
Don't
"Do
do it.
not drink."
Lloyd tries to stop him, but
All right.
I throw a muffin top. I'm down to
I would like
8.
you to make a Constitution check for me, Stephen.
Yes, this is where we're at.
This is where we're at.
Anyway, Steven's avatar looks badass. He looks like Master Oogway.
Okay, this is not good.
So
Was that the plan?
Stephen takes a swig, pulls an entire pint glass of this lager out, and just pounds it and says, It's pretty good. And it just like reverberates in his stomach, inside of his shell, and it's like the belch between the two shells just shakes and creates this noise that nobody's ever heard before. And he gets this glassy-eyed look. And he just
I'd like to
turns
check
and
out.
walks to the back.
Wait. Where is he going?
He just keeps walking.
Follow Turtle Man.
Walks to the back.
Steven, where are you going, buddy?
Dude,
Follow.
well, I mean, we
what
did
the fuck
need
is
him,
this
right?
guy?
So technically, we have no
already splitting the
connection.
party.
We just let him go. We'll see him later. See you later, Steven. Bye-bye.
He's new. He's
I'm
new.
gonna follow Steven, and
also gonna
hopes
follow
that
Steven.
I can try and
Awesome.
understand any sort of trying to diagnose an illness.
So,
Dr.
You can run up and
Broadus.
shake him by the shoulders.
yeah.
Steven!
He's
Yeah.
not walking very fast, so it's easy to follow him.
He's a turtle. He's a turtle. It's super easy to follow him.
Yeah.
He walks down the hall, and he comes to a door, and he just starts walking into that door, and the door doesn't open.
Oh.
He just continues to walk into that door, and Belmont is looking at all of it. He's like, "That's where we're fucking going, anyways."
Alright, let's open
Can
it.
you just like, I gotta unlock it. Can you like pull your buddy to the back, please? Like, what the hell?
Buddy is just
I mean,
following
sure.
him.
Let's see where he takes us.
I pull him
Yeah.
back and gently hold him.
Belmont
back
enough
while-
time to get a key in
Belmont.
and unlock
Yeah.
the door, and he opens it up, and Steven just walks through as though nobody's in front of him, and he heels off to the left towards the back. You're walking into a large room filled with massive barrels,
Mm.
just filled with beer.
If I look back, is there a fog wall behind me?
A
Just
fog
checking.
wall.
Just checking.
Good question.
There is not, ironically, but a knight with red eyes
have
does
like
come
a
running around.
glycol system?
So you're in a room filled with brown barrels, and Steven, some of them have kind of a tube system coming out of them from the bottom all the way up to the wall next to them that you just passed up, which you're assuming is the tap system they have at the front.
Glycol system. Fancy.
What was that?
Yep. Glycol system. Yeah.
Correct. So Steven walks in, ignores everybody, and walks to the left immediately and begins to somewhat bump into walls, and not the walls, into the barrels, all that sort of stuff, as he is walking towards the back. And Bellamont's like, I gotta find where the hell this third tap is. And
Let's
he
follow
walks to
him.
the wall, finds over where the tap is, and he follows the line down, and it goes into a barrel, a black barrel. Looks completely different than the others. It seems to be like in the middle back of the rest of the barrels in the room. And like, that is definitely not one of ours. You look over at Steven, and he has, at this point in time, reached the back wall and fallen on all fours.
Oh, shit.
And is
I mean, he's
starting
Poor
a
guy.
proper
to
turtle.
crawl. He is starting to crawl. And goes towards the wall. And then it's a very dark room. Like, there's not much light back here, like, on purpose. But then Steven disappears.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay. Is it like into the darkness disappears, or he like vanishes from all sight and like sensation?
Into the darkness. Like,
Okay.
he was walking towards the wall,
Dark vision?
falls to all fours, crawls behind some barrels, and then you don't see him anymore.
Right.
So you see 3 big blue lights come out from Cornelius and start floating towards where our turtle friend
Let's go.
went out of sight.
Right. You see these things light up, and they slowly waft over the myriad of kegs that are out there, of these barrels that are out there, and you see the black one that Belmont is trying to shimmy his way over to check out. As you watch these blue lights come, you see similar mushrooms sprouting from the walls and the ground as in the same path that Stephen was taking.
All right.
Oh, okay. All right. Super.
So did Steven stop taking that path, or is he still going?
You don't see him.
Oh shit!
I said he fell to all fours.
So we had the lights, right? We didn't see anything.
You got the lights, but there's a wall at the end, and he's gone.
Oh shit! I just remember something.
But under the wall, is there a notch or something? Or
I mean, did you follow him all the way back, or are you just watching him walk?
No,
watching him walk.
We are following him. I mean, I got to.
You're following him. Gotcha. So you got to him,
out,
and he did kind of shimmy between, as much shimmying as a giant turtle could do, behind some barrels. But you do notice that there is an opening in the wall, a crack in the wall that allows for. You're not quite sure how Stephen could fit, but it must have been just a really super tight fit. But he was able to get through that crack. That's the only place that you can imagine he was able to make.
Steven.
I advise everybody based off of the when I looked at the mushrooms that they should cover their faces with some sort of cloth or something, as these mushrooms are apparent, knowing that they are related to some sort of poison.
Well, that's no good.
That's pretty rough, isn't it?
So,
Right.
yeah, he's gone. Anyways.
Eon.
So we all get out our K90 whatever 5 surgeon masks.
Yeah.
M95.
Yeah, those things.
Anytime. I got your back.
I think that might be good.
But realistically, Brian, is there some sort of cloth or whatever that we would have on our person?
Yeah, you could definitely cover your face
bandana?
up with bandanas or various, you could tear a piece of cloth from your cloak or something like that would cover your face and be just fine.
Okay.
Yep.
What do you guys think?
Probably not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea, but
y'all following?
I guess I scream. I look over at Belivar to see if he's got or Bellamont to ask if he's got that keg off line.
Yeah, you see him. You turn back around, and he is currently detaching the keg. And he's like, "Oh, what the hell?"
Yeah,
he pulls the tube from the keg, and he starts shouting this doesn't make sense. It's all blackish stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you know. But that's what he's shouting from the other end.
You want to go look at that first?
Do we chase our new friend, or
we should probably chase our new friend?
Yeah,
I screamed to him, "Save it! Save it for us!"
All right, we're trying to follow the dude, even though we don't really know where he went. We're going through the hole in the wall that he fit through. Maybe
going through the hole in the wall. All right.
I guess we're gonna
crawl through.
Leave it alone. Seal it up. Save yourself. It's bad.
I got a bung. It's fine. And he takes a bung, and he just you see him smash it in.
It's a bung.
Okay.
The hole. Bung hole.
Literally, it's called a bung hole. If you never heard of it, it's bung and a bung.
Oh no, I know what it is. It's just funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious. That's an actual term. It's not just Beavis being a dumbass.
It's a true thing.
TP for my bung hole.
It's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so you all begin to crawl through. It is an incredibly tight, musky smelling passageway.
Cool.
And
comfortable.
You squeeze through, and these mushrooms are sprouting fucking
Gross.
everywhere. And so I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw for me as you go through this tunnel. That is rough, buddy.
Pray for the best. It's
Oh, you said
not
Constitution save.
great. It's not great.
Yes! Yes!
Hey, there you go. Got
That's
one
good.
going.
That's
Hell
good.
yeah!
Okay.
This is a group constitution.
Oh, shit.
Absolutely not. It's individual.
Steve is dead.
Steven.
Steve is dead.
Steven is dead.
No!
Oh, Cornelius.
It's possible.
Cornelius.
Oh, God.
Cornelius and Steve are the only two that
Oh.
did. Okay. 2 points of damage to you. 2 points of damage to each of you. It's not too bad. Not
Feeling this little bit of damage.
too
I
bad.
send a firebolt out to some of like the surface where these things are. Does that seem to do anything to the?
You hear, like, as you send this firebolt out, as it's flying through the tunnel, you hear kind of like a wry shriek rise up as these things are singed and then like writhe back into the wall. So yeah, these things are now disappeared. Have now disappeared, and you can make it through the
Nice.
passageway a little bit easier and less concerned of Constitution saving throws.
Thanks,
Any
Cornelius.
sign of a big turtle shell or anything? As we're
You do
sending
not see a big
firebolts?
turtle shell, but at the end you do happen to see an opening come through, and you all climb out. You see what seems to be quite odd, a tree.
Okay.
You see light come out, and you see like an odd tree. Can't quite make out exactly what in the world a tree is doing in, here. But yeah, this you come in, and as you come to outside of this this cavern area, you are greeted by an incredibly horrifying sight. As you crawl out of the stones, you see the bones and jaws of what appears to be some sort of enormous creature.
Oh. Is that us in there?
That is you over to the right there.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Where?
This is not good.
We
Not what I
gonna back
Where
out
the
like slowly or
are
something.
we?
I mean, we can definitely leave if you guys are okay with doing that.
You see your friend Steven on one of the
Steven!
What are you
Steven!
doing, bud?
Our
Jesus.
No!
acquaintance, Steven.
your
Steven.
friend your friend for all time, Steven,
He can't die the
boy.
first
Oh,
day.
boy. Oh,
on a rib cage, what
We-
appears to be a rib cage of this thing, slowly walking towards what then appears to be a disgusting looking creature
What the
in the
fuck
corner.
is this?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Hey, lovely.
And
Penis hag.
Broadus and Cornelius, you recognize the eyes of this thing.
Oh
A
no.
blackish, brownish,
Of course.
reddish eye
Mhm.
of a hag, as she calls down two
Oh god.
half
Oh
ogres
god.
to
here
welcome
we
the new
boy.
individuals in her group, and she says, "I see someone's had a bit of my brew, and I just happen to be hungry for dinner, and we're gonna roll some initiative."
He
Here we
seems
are.
nice, though. You know, we should
Also-
probably just like thank her for her time and
Also,
leave.
all I'm saying is that the only picture I see right now is her name is Anus Hag. Just so you know.
I know, it's
I'm
pretty
saying,
rough, isn't
I'm just
it?
saying Anus Hag.
Dude, give
that
me
poor
that
lady.
combat tracker, baby.
Oh god.
Combat tracker.
It's been a bit for Combat Tracker, man. It's
I
been a couple
know.
sessions. It's been
Hell
a lot.
yeah.
It's been lore dumps.
True. We have not wetted our beaks in a while.
I saved lore dumps for Steven.
It's very nice of you not to. Although Steven is looking not as ninja eternally.
Yeah, I don't know
as he should
about
be.
his future.
Steven's not quite as ninja-y right now.
Also, I will say that the new map is nice. He's alive.
Okay, we got the streak going.
Lloyd's back.
It wouldn't.
Solid,
It
right?
would not be a proper round without one.
Fucking ironically,
I love
fourth
it.
from last.
I love it.
Fourth from last right now
That's really
is a roll of a nat 1 for Lloyd, but it happens to be the half ogre 1's turn, and he sees this delectable turtle morsel coming up, and he makes a jump onto this one and moves this way.
We
And
know
that's about
ogres
as
don't
far
have
as he can
dexterity, so I mean,
Ogre's made a pretty fucking good jump. Let's be real. Steven, you currently, I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw, my friend.
Good luck, Steven.
You'll be fine.
Oh no.
You might be
You'll be
fine.
great.
Okay, I am
awesome.
going to control your character for now.
Yep.
You just
Welcome
gotta-
aboard, Steven.
the dice
just
giveth
gotta
and they
walk.
taketh
You
away.
just don't give a shit about any sort of ogres near you.
You make a good friend.
Come over here. And then
Over
you're
the bar.
Sneaky. They don't see me.
That's your turn. Valendor, you're up.
Oh God!
They can't see me.
They can't see you. You're a ninja. I can't see you. You can't see me.
Can you take off all this stuff for me?
What the fuck is all over your
You want me to
stats?
get naked or?
Well, it's bardically inspired, everybody.
Oh,
So
you
it's-
bardically inspired people. That's right. Okay. Yeah, you're good. It's all off.
Yeah. Whew, man. Well, seeing that I don't have much capability and I've got my crossbow, I'm gonna load it up with one of my explosive arrows because I've got those.
You were like 95 feet away from that motherfucker.
Yeah, and
I don't know how far you're.
What a bow is for.
it goes up to 120, dick.
Dick.
He can move too. It's not like you
You're
can't
currently
move, yeah.
targeting yourself and Broadus right now.
I currently don't want to target myself anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and just untarget myself and untarget Bradus. And I'm gonna target this douche rag.
Get him.
And I am going to make sure. I need to get to my inventory to make sure. Explosive bolts. So I'm gonna use one of my explosive bolts.
Love it.
So I will roll. Hachow, hachow. This bitch is getting blown the fuck
Yeah,
up.
that'll hit.
This bitch getting blown the fuck up. That's +1, isn't it? Or what's the explosive part? I forgot what it was.
Was it like +4?
I think. You know what? Take it.
I don't fucking remember. Hold on. Explosive bolt was in here. Let's see.
I'm gonna put it to the side of it so I know what it is.
4d4 fire damage upon hit. I was way off. 4d4 fire damage. So roll the genuine, like the general damage, and then roll 4d4 on top of that.
Baller. Okay.
9. Okay. Then roll 4d4 for me.
Alright,
And I'll add that to it.
3, 4.
That could have been better.
Well, I mean, what did you do, dick?
Holy shit.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
Wow,
rough,
just coming
man.
out swinging.
Just coming out swinging. He's like
Coming out fucking swinging. Wow, that could have been better. Fuck you, Nat one.
fucking firecrackers. It's like you're chucking little like poppers on the ground at him.
What's the password?
That was
What's the
only one
password?
away from
Ardos
being
Nat
The
one.
worst possible.
So you check this. You shoot an explosive bolt, and he's got some thick hide to him. So as soon as the thing hits, it kind of just like literally like fireworks around his back, and he responds to you as such. Anything else you got?
No, let's hope the STD has something better to do.
You're not moving or anything? Not alone?
No, I'm hanging out right where I'm at, man. You know, I'm chilling.
Hanging out. Where he be? Steve, what you doing?
All right, I'm still targeting our ogre that just took a thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna scoot up a little closer up here to the.
It's called an arrow to the knee.
Below the tree. Can I do that?
You got it?
All right, and now I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow. First time shooting anyone with the crossbow.
Shoot the crossbow. That hits.
Cool. How do I do damage?
You roll the. There should be damage.
Damage to the right. It's usually to the right.
Yeah, you just double click the 1d1 or the thing. There you go.
Better.
You shoot a crossbow and it sinks into his body deeper than it normally would. You just and you see him kind of slough over a little bit as he looks like he might fall over into that massive fucking pit, but he does not. What you got next?
Damn.
What's the next step?
Oh, I'm just gonna. I mean, I might as well. Let me go help my. I don't think I can move much further, can I?
Give about 5 more feet of movement. That's about it.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just stay right here.
All right. Half ogre 2. Targets are Fine Turtle Friend. And takes a battle axe down on his shell.
No.
Ooh, wow. That's not cool.
Misses.
Yes.
Totally misses.
Deflect.
As he is jumping, slightly slips along this this cloth little leather looking thing and swings and misses. And our pal continues to live.
So
Lloyd,
fast.
you're up. He's so fast. You can't.
Damn.
He is. John Cena plays him in the movie. Lloyd, you're up, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm a long ways from everything. Is each square 10 feet, or is it 5 feet?
5.
Or
5.
feet? Gotcha.
5.
Wasn't sure. Yet. I don't have any ranged attacks, I don't believe, so. I'm not. Alright, I'm gonna move, I guess. I get my 30, right? Damn. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll get you there.
No. That's actually. Yep, that's fine.
That's where you want to go?
Sprint.
Yeah, I'm not committing to either foe
yeah.
just yet. I'm just moving up for to get position. So
You doing like holding an action, or are you gonna
Yeah,
sprint, or
I'll hold my action in case I am. If I get attacked, I guess I would be just defending. However, that would be like if I get like if she uses a ranged attack, I will do my best to deflect it. I'm just going to keep an eye on her. So
okay. We'll go to.
Is that like holding
Sir
a
Cornelius.
dodge action? Is that?
yeah, I guess kind of like that. Yeah.
Sure, we can say
I mean,
that.
I have deflect missile.
How does that work?
I don't.
Deflect missiles. So.
Deflect missiles. I'm just gonna wave my hands around in front of my
That's
face
what it
and
is.
hopefully hit something.
I have the
can't see
deflect
me.
missile ability.
He can't see me. He's
I'm
like,
a
no,
fucking monk.
I'm John Cena. Not him.
That's right.
All
I'm a
right,
monk.
Cornelius, you're up.
Okay. Seeing our new friend just wandering around, and this nasty old hag that we have seen in the mirror, casting Scorching Ray,
Ooh.
and we're going to target. Let me see what the distance is. Yeah, 120. Okay. We're going to send it to all three.
You My only skill is up close, so when you put me 5,000 yards away, I gotta go.
Missed 1. Hit 2.
Nice.
Nice.
Mm.
And I am going to move down to this tree. Okay. Did we lose B-Dog?
He's
I
probably
was
on
on
mute.
mute. Son of a bitch.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I was drinking.
That story was amazing.
I'm sure it was.
I was so
That's
proud of
amazing.
myself that no one said anything. I was like, okay.
It's great. It's great.
You did great, bud.
Without
So
fail.
you didn't hear me say that first half ogre is fucking rough. So,
Oh, nice.
so close.
Zapped him.
so close. So it is now the hag's turn. And the hag,
Yeah, what you got, bitch? Hacha.
she sees Lloyd.
Yes.
It's like you look like a tasty little morsel.
And then my lotus pose, just
She
waiting.
runs down and she comes
big is the
down
hag?
here and
Come here,
jumps.
How
And that's
big
about
is
as
the
far
hag?
as she can go, considering how big is the hag.
Yeah, she
the hag's
tiny, big.
The hag is you notice she is a very large
What?
individual.
Oh, I was picturing more
Not
Golem
exactly like a witch you'd see in a play or anything like that. Like she is horrendous. Like
Yes.
she is hunched over. Her right shoulder is much larger than the other. She has a bulbous growth growing out of her back, mushrooms sprouting out of it, and it appears to have like some sort of like tree branch growing out of her neck.
Gross.
And
Ow.
her eyes, as you get closer to her, the red, brown, and black nature of her eyes appear to be soil mixed with blood, just kind of moving through her eyes very, very viscously.
Sounds like I want to vomit.
Can I use my
Hags are
reaction?
fucking nasty. Hags are
use my-
fucking nasty.
Can I use my
She's now
reaction?
35 feet from you. What's your reaction for?
I want to use one of my shadow arts and cast darkness on her.
Oh.
Cost
was
me
your-
2 key points.
Your reaction was to cast darkness on her? Like, what was your
Yeah,
reaction?
I was holding, right? So
You're holding your action for. All right,
Like a
this is on me
defense.
for not asking specifically
Yeah,
what,
I
but she
was
is not doing
defending.
anything yet to you.
Yeah, but
that
she's
is-
scaring the fuck out of me because, like before she was just back in the corner, right? And I was
Yeah,
just
I don't
getting
think
up there.
that's
Now
holding an
she's
action.
coming
fucking
towards
hot
me.
90 feet away, and now she's
And I-
30 feet away. And she
and-
looks
and-
fucking terrifying.
And let's be honest. You did not describe her until just now,
She
right?
was 100 feet away.
You said hag. I said, oh, little old lady in the back. Now she's.
I
this
can't
big
help that you
fucking
think
hunky
that's hot.
thing. So no, I don't want to see her. So I'm going to cast darkness on her
Going to
and
cast
shroud her
dark-
in darkness. Ugh.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
why I
cast-
asked how big is this
fucking
bitch,
cast
because
your
I wanted to get a feel for, like, is she tiny golem-like, or is she normal size? Yeah, that's...
No, she is large, fey, and not kind.
Well, she-
How
she-
big is the how big's the darkness?
That's a good question. Does it give me this kind of information in here?
I don't fucking know. That's your
20 feet.
job.
20 feet.
I know.
With fireball?
I think I have to go look it up because like it's basically giving me a spell from a different.
I'm gonna give
Um,
you 20 feet, just because I think that's what it sounds
Probably
like.
not more than that. Yeah, I mean it's probably.
It
something like
is
that.
absolutely not more than that, but I
Right.
will look it up as well.
Yeah, I just
got it.
I haven't used it. So.
15-foot radius.
15
30
feet.
That
wide.
sounds probably better. Yeah.
30 feet diameter.
Oh, well,
Oh,
that's pretty
damn.
big
Wait,
then.
30 feet diameter?
That's
Are you
Well,
fucking
15
kidding me?
foot radius. Do you not understand math?
I guess I'll get both of them in it then.
Oh,
Alright, that was
someone
good.
wants to fall off these goddamn ribs.
Yes, she
Yeah,
does.
Yeah, they do.
That was.
That's your
Dude,
DM.
someone's
I
growing
am
some
not gonna.
balls here
I'm not
tonight.
gonna.
Someone
long
has
as
a
there's
pair.
darkness there, I'm not engaging her. She is on her own in that shit.
Okay. Anishag. It's now Broadus' turn.
Sorry, Brian. Didn't mean to get angry.
It's all good.
Now he's sorry.
You fucked.
You will
like-
be.
Just saying.
Where Lloyd is 30 feet there,
All right.
which would be my maximum movement.
That's 30 feet of speed without rushing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, far away. It's 90 feet. Sorry, I needed to see how close I would be in order to figure out what my next move would be. That's not gonna work. That will work. All right, so I'm gonna got my
Remember, you
spear.
cannot see her at all. And you actually cannot see fucking anything from where you're at right now because of the darkness blob.
Oh, thanks.
So you can't see the ogres or the hag right now.
It's it's to the side a little
Thanks,
bit,
Lloyd.
maybe. You know.
Nope.
Really
It's
awesome.
Nope.
That's
Come
great.
Thanks, Dick.
Really good.
Come on. It's nice darkness. Look at it.
Well, that kind of fucks up things. So I guess I'm gonna have to hold my action, and I would be anticipating for the Anna's hag to come through the darkness to attack me, in which I would then attack with my longsword.
All right. So if the hag comes through, then you will attack with your longsword.
Yeah, if it comes within I doubt that it's got that kind of movement speed, but I'm kind of at a loss of what else to do at this point.
All right.
So
All right, that's fair. Okay. That's it.
yeah. Yep.
All right.
Thanks, Lloyd. You're the best.
Half ogre 1
He's gonna fall off the thing. You know?
moves over, walks over to the other side of Steven, and he's going to take a battle axe to Steven. That'll do. That'll do, big.
No, Steven!
Battle axe. Let's see what this sucker does. Melee weapon attack. Now we're just gonna do 1 because he's keeping his damage. He's keeping his 2d8 plus 3. He's dead.
Oh no!
No!
Shit
What?
was broken.
Oh my god!
It literally, I rolled 2d8
Whoa.
plus 3. I rolled
2d8s?
Oh
2d8s
my
plus
Oh
3, and he
my
got a 19,
God.
and he had 13 life.
God. But we don't see that, right? Like we're
Cornelius sees it actually.
no.
Cornelius,
That's rough.
Steve could see it too.
Steve can see it. Yeah, Steve.
Everybody else is spared.
Everyone else is spared.
You're welcome.
Valandor may have caught a glimpse of the bludgeoning going on. He didn't see Steven die.
Not Steven!
All right, Steven.
Steven is down. Steven, if you would like to, your turn is coming up. Half ogre moved. Half ogre's moving back. That's the end of his turn. Steven, if you would like to roll a death saving throw for me. If you could do that, I could do it for you if you would like.
I'm rolling that one.
I think that I can
I think I can do it.
because
Think you can do it?
I have dark vision, so I could have prevented.
You shut the
a lot
fuck
of
up with your dark vision.
Yep.
I know it's called darkness. It doesn't mean anything.
Oh,
Natural
shoot!
20.
Okay.
Critical
Okay.
fucking success.
That's-
All right.
Steven
so
was hiding in his shell.
Yeah. No shit.
because a critical success, you come back up to it. I think it actually gave you half your life. No, it only gave you 1 life back.
One,
So you're
yeah.
back up, no problem. And
Steven's
because
back.
of that natural 20, Steven's going to wake up and be like, where the fuck am I right now? And you are back into your full senses.
Steven!
And it's
Steven.
Yeah, Steven, you're good. You're good.
Yes, what are you doing over there?
Oh shit! You know what?
So
You know what?
sneaky, we didn't
Steven,
see you.
Just because you're you, I'm gonna let you have a turn, and you can do what you want to do.
Oh man, I'd like to run away.
No.
No, don't do that.
That's two opportunity
no,
attacks right
no,
there, but you
Wait,
can
no.
certainly try.
Don't do
You
it.
have
Don't do it.
Kill the half ogre number 1 with a little.
You can
whack him.
try anyway.
attempt to. You can maneuver around half ogre too, so he does not get an opportunity attack. So you can definitely do that.
You can attack number
So I can
1.
shimmy
and then
you
try and
right
run
there.
around.
yeah.
Right there.
And then
Let's
you can.
do,
Oh, you're not unconscious or prone anymore. Hold on. There you go.
To knock one into the other to fall into the pit together.
you
you're
go.
targeting the half ogre 1.
Kill.
Then, yeah, if you want, you have your short sword. If you
Definitely
want to
should
use
short.
that,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should short him.
you can just click that right there.
That
Nice,
hits. Go
you
ahead
hit
and
him.
roll your
You
damage.
can double click that one for
Nice.
damage. Hey,
Let's
This
go.
this half ogre doesn't even know what hit him. He comes, he brings his battle axe down, cleaves into Steven, walks away like
You
the
have-
BA he thinks he is, and then Steven just jumps back up like a boss
Any
and
action.
stabs him in the back, and then he's back on his feet. And this mother trucker
so you can
is
use this as your bonus, and you can disengage.
So I can use cunning action and disengage. Run
You
away
absolutely
from-
yeah,
can.
yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, that's
Wanna
a good
move
one.
further then.
Yes, please.
Do you want to move towards the darkness, or do you want to move to the other rib over the cloth?
Ooh.
True.
Go to
Move
riblet.
to the other rib.
Gotcha. I'll get you down there. There you go.
Yeah. Let's go swimming in that darkness.
All right. Good move. Valandor, you're up.
There's a lot that's been happening. I've been enjoying all of this. So I see, but then I don't see because of all the sweet darkness in front of us. So I'm gonna shift kind of over hither, if I am able to. Does this
You
give
got
me clear line of sight on Oger?
Yes, it does.
Okay, then I'm gonna fire a crossbow bolt at him. That may or may not explode at the same time.
Is it an explosive one?
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Who am I kidding?
How many of those?
Oh
do you have?
no!
It hits.
Yes!
Still hits.
Yes!
He's got 20 of them, I think.
I do have 20 of them. And I'm not
Well,
sharing them
19
with
now.
anyone.
Now.
Especially a dick.
18 now. There it is. Now 4d4, buddy.
Better.
That's better. 60. I got to add an extra 8 to this guy.
Still 2 nat 1s out of that shit. That's awful.
All right. Half Ogre 2 is looking kind of rough right now. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. What else you got?
That's all I got.
All right. Steve, sir, you're up.
All right. Steve sees the demise of the previous ogre, and do I have line of sight in the other?
From where you are, you can see
Yes.
the ogre, yes.
If I can, just barely on the other side. Of
Just Nat's ass, you can make it out.
He scoots over just a little bit more, just to get a slightly better, just like towards that ledge there.
There you go.
Yeah. And I'm gonna give him the crossbow business.
Giving him the business. That hits.
Yes, it does.
3 points of damage.
Ooh, sucks.
He's not pleased. I'll put it that way. He's not pleased. He gets hit by another crossbow right in the shoulder, man. He's not the happiest ogre and half ogre in the world. He's not even a whole ogre. He's got already problems.
Valandor just
crossbows
starts.
in him.
Damage, not do any damage to the outside, like that tattered whatever skin that they're standing on and stuff? Like,
Were you aiming at him or the cloth?
well, I just
Because
didn't
I
know.
mean, that's
how
a unique thing. I mean, you could
a radius
potentially
of that
attack
fire,
the landscape if you wanted to.
4D fire damage seems like it would light other shit on fire. Just saying.
Oh,
no
with the explosive bolt type of thing.
There's no radius on that.
No, that just is impact. Impact
Oh.
44, no radius. Not like a fireball, Mister.
Right.
I used to play it. Sorcerer.
You stood
That's true.
very
I, th- I mean, I think someone signed up to be the new DM from all this advice he's given.
right.
All right, you good, Steve? Are you good?
We are good.
Sweet. Half Ogre 2's turn. He is somewhat angered and somewhat on fire, and he runs to the turtle man who killed his friend.
Oh no.
He is going to try and
fucking die.
attack him one more time.
Miss.
He misses terribly. It's terribly. He's so distraught by seeing his buddy die that he can't swing through the tears, and he misses.
I'm deceptively quick.
Yeah, true. I'm not giving Steven enough credit for how quick he is. Well, like that flavor needs to be in there as well. He is
Slow is
pretty quick.
smooth is fast, and Steven is slow.
Lloyd, you're up. Making everything dark and difficult. What's up?
As I
shit.
understand,
Please undark this situation.
as I understand, it is a spell that requires what is it? Concentration. So I can turn it off, right? I can just stop concentrating. I'm gonna, take a big swig of my fucking drink and not concentrate on that.
That's not how that works, but okay. You can just
Stub
stop.
my
You
toe?
can just let concentration drop and just waste your 2 key points. That's fine.
I mean, I'd like to keep it on, but everybody's bitching
That's
about
up to
it.
you.
So,
That's up to you. Totally up to you. Yeah.
I think that I am gonna move into the darkness since everybody's so fucking bitchy about it,
Oh god.
and I'm
All
gonna take a shot at this lady.
I would like you to make a perception check
Oh god.
as you are
Hey,
walking on a rib
Just showing
cage
y'all how it's not that
over
bad.
a bottomless cavern.
Really not that bad.
We're going late tonight, BT Dubs, but that's fine.
Perception?
I hope
Which
everybody's
one?
okay
Which
with
one?
this.
No.
Athletics,
Yeah, I'm
acrobatics.
with it.
Which one is it?
I would like an perception check. Good effort though. Perception, Mr. Monk. Yeah, athletics. My asshole. Perception, please.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'll let
okay.
you get
Very
through.
good.
You made it through, and you bumped into the nasty ass
Well, hey,
Old. dirt lady.
what's up? What's up? Time to
Yeah.
hit you.
What are you doing?
We're gonna quarterstaff her.
Your staffer.
No, I'm sorry. Wrong button. I haven't done this in a while.
That was the damage.
There we go. So that hits.
Yeah, that hits. You already rolled the damage.
Whoa, but I did roll it again.
I get to
Partially resisted.
And then I get to do
Yeah.
my flurry of blows. So smacky smack. That might not hit.
That did not hit.
All right. Then that's I guess all she wrote.
Technically, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be disadvantaged this entire time as well, but
It's my darkness, right? I
completely
mean,
in
it probably
Is that how that
likes
works?
yeah,
like
that's not how that works.
I'm a shadow
Yeah,
monk.
yeah.
Monk, shadow,
For
love.
Protestant's
yes.
sake, can you please make the darkness go away? Please.
I'm pretty sure in my proximity, I'm gonna lose some concentration pretty quick here. So
Yeah, you goddamn right you will. Cornelius.
Okay. Seeing the miraculous recovery of our turtle friend, then him getting missed by another battle axe. Cornelius takes aim with some acid arrows.
MILF.
Cast them to that ogre.
That's a miss. That's a big miss on a 3.
Big miss.
It's a big old miss. These guys are tough to hit too, or tough to miss too.
See that?
Womp womp. That's all right.
We'll give a wizard a bow.
Never give a wizard a bow.
Even if it's
What
a
else you got? Are
magic
you
bow,
moving at all? What are
good
you doing?
God. Yeah, I'm gonna move down here a little bit.
Done. Moved. Jumped down. All that good jazz.
Yeah, super fun. That's it.
Now, it's the hag's turn. I'm going to make her roll a perception check. Oh, crud. Oops. Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She knows exactly where those pummels came from. And she's already targeting Lloyd. Look at that.
No, it's not possible.
And she knows that you just came to get her. And she says, "Why don't you give Oderia a hug?" And she tries to wrap her arms around you.
That's not cool.
Oh, she misses. She misses. She tries to wrap them around you, and you don't know what's going on, but you slightly feel her reach, and you duck underneath, and you suddenly hear like her arms connect in a very weird, gravelly, horrifying way as she pulls them apart, and it sounds like she's raking rocks across each other. That was not going to be a fun event for you, but she does not move. She is intrigued by the individual that put darkness on her and is standing on this rib with her. And Broadus, you're up.
Awesome. So, really want to get towards this hag. So yeah, I want to get next to where Lloyd is.
Okay.
Don't do that.
What kind of roll does that?
That'd be a perception
Why?
check as you're trying to get footing on this thing, because you are walking out on a rib that is currently over a massive chasm,
Yeah.
the bottom of which you have no idea.
It'll be okay.
Cool. Yep.
Cool. Tight.
Says the guy that made
You have
it
dark
all done
vision,
for
though.
me.
So.
Yeah, it's right. You have dark vision. Don't worry about it.
You said perception.
Perception. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
All right,
You
yeah.
make it.
So moving
But you
past
are
Lloyd.
rolling with disadvantage as you try to attack.
That's fine. Make sure it's marked. Nope, I was targeting her. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna give her. I'm gonna give her an old slashing of the longsword.
Longsword comes out. Go ahead and roll for attack. And misses. With the
Right.
disadvantage, that did not work. It didn't give you disadvantage for some reason, but that's fine. Either way, a 9 does not hit, so even if that was your better roll, it would not have worked. So you run into the darkness with Lloyd, and you are pitch blackness, but you have a feeling you know where the hag is at, and you swing, but she just dodges out of your range.
All right. As a bonus action, I would like to put, even though I'm fucking pissed at Lloyd right now, a Shield of Faith.
Okay.
To Lloyd, in hopes that he drops the stupid fucking concentration spell.
Shield of Faith on Lloyd. All right.
Right. Not doing it.
All right. Next up, Steven. Do it, man.
Steven chooses to attack and finish off this last ogre.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
We have to navigate between Gomer and Ice stuff. Sorry, guys.
That's fine, no problem. I feel the pain. That misses, just misses.
Nah.
Just misses as you try and swing down with the sword. The half ogre is able to narrowly escape and dodges away. You want to? Would you like to run closer to the group, and potentially suffer a reaction, or stay where you're at?
Yeah, I will use that cunning action again and run away.
All right, that'll get you pretty much. I think right about there. Actually, 30 feet would be right about there.
Run away, run away.
Anything else?
Nope.
Solid. Valandor, you're up.
What's up? What's up? I think I'm gonna hit this bad boy with another arrow. But I'm gonna use a regular crossbow bolt this time.
Regular. Don't want to waste those explosive ones anymore.
Nah. Clickety click. Oh, see? Oh, look at that. Oh, I knew it.
Oh, no.
Didn't even have to worry about it. Didn't even have to worry about it.
No big deal.
Some Red Bull.
No big deal at all.
You'll be fine.
Ain't no thing. What else you got, Valandor? Because hitting him is not in your repertoire.
It is not. So I'm just gonna hang out and be like, yo, what's up?
Yeah,
You sing him to sleep? Is that like a thing?
I mean, I could try, but I'm too far away.
All right.
Steve.
Steve sees that the half ogre 2 has been hit pretty hard. He's gonna hopefully finish him off, or not.
This guy is a dancer.
Put
it this way, this guy is a dancer.
Yeah.
Then
Crossbow
need some
drop.
New dice.
This guy is a dancer. This half ogre too. It's his turn now. Unless Steve, you're doing anything else.
No, I can't. I mean, I'm 70 feet away. There's no, and I can't even see the hag. So she's going.
Half ogre is going this way, and he is going to sprint right on top.
No, see that?
He's actually going to block the path.
Little bastard.
Okay. Does he get an
That's
opportunity?
move.
No.
Nope. He just ran past him and blocked the path.
Okay. Well,
he's-
if I am allowed, I will drop my concentration on this thing,
Certainly
and then
are.
it's all of a sudden it's us and her, so it should scare her. I don't know. And
Darkness is dropped.
Surprise!
and
hey,
she is not the one who's scared.
what?
Surprise! She is
ugly.
much more horrifying up close.
Oh, of course she is.
Yeah.
Well, we'll continue our dance, I guess. We shall hopefully hit. Oh, that's probably gonna hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Come on, mouse. There we go. Not the best. No, not
Yeah,
too bad.
it doesn't do quite as much damage as you would have hoped. against her.
Yeah.
It's like as you bring your staff down, it's like you're hitting a rock face with a wooden stick.
So I'm gonna use my one more key point and disengage. Back.
Heading back. All right. Sounds good. Right,
Yes, make it
Cornelius.
dark and run away.
Run away.
Sounds about right.
Leading by example here. Okay.
Run away. All right. Cornelius, you're up, sir.
Cornelius. This little bastard.
That bow thing worked really good. Try that again.
Okay, boo. Got all the jokes today.
Everyone's really spicy.
Scorching Ray, 1 to Lloyd.
I'm not spicy. I was spicy towards the guy with the
him.
muffins.
Muffin Man.
So seeing that he's getting closer to me, I cast Mage Armor on myself.
All right.
And then back up.
Where to?
This way.
All right. That's what you got?
That's what I got.
What you got? Doesn't look like Mage Armor cast on you, by the way. But yeah. All right. The hag's turn. She sees that the darkness has dropped, and her eyes readjust. Her disgusting, massive, bulbous eyes readjust, and she notices that one of the creatures is turn tail and run, but the other one is nearby. And she's like, "Ah, do you want a hug?"
You're gonna do great, Broadus. I believe in you, bud.
Oh, just misses.
Yeah, don't forget
Just
I also
fucking misses.
gave you +2 AC and you fucking ran away. Dickhead.
I'm not wasting it though.
She reaches out and tries to wrap her massive, rocky, craggy arms around you, and you're able to dodge. You're able to duck just in time. Your foot somewhat slips down the crevice. You hear a little tinkling of rocks as they fall down into the crevice, but she does miss you, and she just and she decides to get herself off of this thing and chase after the monk.
What?
She
How
moves
rude.
her 30 feet.
Should I get an opportunity attack?
You absolutely
on
do
that?
if you would like to.
Yes, I would love to.
Get him. Get him.
Punch her in the butt.
Not even targeting her, sorry. I had to take this for a second. All right. So yeah, we're gonna take a swing at her with the old trusty longsword.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah. 16 points of damage against this thing. It cleaves into her, and she shrieks out in this rocky, disgusting, horrifying noise as your hand sweeps and cleaves directly through the stony exterior. Your magic blade does pretty good damage. And she lands just behind Lloyd. And Broadus, it's your turn again, ironically.
Yeah, so we're gonna roll right up on her. Right over here.
Okay.
And we're gonna go ahead and do another longsword attack.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll hit. That'll hit.
Cut that bitch.
Another 12 points of damage, bringing it as
Very
as
nice.
you know that your sword cleaves through it like butter. You run up and you overhead slash down as you run towards her and cleave directly into her back. And you hear her shriek again in her craggy, rocky, grandma-like voice, and she just shrieks in pain. What else you got?
That is going
Do you
to
have any smites? Do you smite?
I do smite. I dabble in some smite.
I dabble in
however,
smite.
My time.
I
I've smited before.
also
I think you had to do that
Yeah,
before
I'm
you
not
roll damage, but yeah.
yeah, I'm not gonna smite. Yeah, I can't.
Okay. Not smiting
I'd
at this
have to-
point.
Nope.
Smite
But,
thee later.
Yep.
All right. Steven, you're up, sir.
Steven goes for one final short sword poke.
Let's see it. This new roguish turtle. Let's see what he's got.
Oh,
Just
so
misses.
close.
Just misses.
Just
again.
misses.
Oh,
Just
no.
one away. Just
From-
misses from connecting. Steven's still, he is still kind of hanging on for dear life. We'll give Steven a break here because he did just bounce back from the dead. But yeah, you try and run up and swing. You're like, yeah, that's a lot of blood I'm losing already.
This is very tiring.
Very tired. A little bit slower than normal than you're used to. Anything else you got? You moving towards folks, risking a opportunity attack, or are you just staying there?
He is.
Or you got a cunning action. You got your cunning action as well. Your bonus action.
He's blocking the path up, though, right?
You could do an acrobatics check and try and bounce around him if you wanted to.
Ooh, let's try it.
All right.
Run up the hill to the tree.
Disengaging. You got. Let me see an acrobatics check. See what happens. He makes it.
Nice.
Does a quick bounding leap off of the ogre's head and onto the place.
Very nice.
All right. And Valador, you're up, sir. Unless there's
Man.
something else you wanted to do, Steven, sorry.
No, Steven rests.
Steven rests. Valador, you're up, man.
How tight is that ogre to the wall? Would I be able to still see him if I move or no?
If you move up to the edge, you can see him. You're still pretty high. You're probably like 20 feet above him.
Well, I need to be 30 feet away from him, so.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to see him, pretty much. Unless you want to go by that pretty lady behind you.
No. I'm good. Can I see her, though? Can I see the anus hag?
Oh, yeah, you can see the anus hag, yeah.
Okay, just
Anus
checking.
hag, yes.
I'm just-
Fuck, you can. Dick.
I'm sorry. It looks like anus, okay? Looks like anus.
It's anus. It's
That's
not.
his
It's
name.
anus. Fine.
Anyway, I'm gonna shoot her. I'm gonna shoot her with my crossbow. That's all I
Shoot her
got.
with a crossbow.
I'm gonna use a
What are you-
firebolt or explosive bolt.
Explosive bolt.
You're
There
gonna
we go.
explode it next to me. Awesome.
Yeah, I hope I get a nat one just to fuck you up, man.
I know.
Yes!
Holy
Yes!
fucking shit.
Wow. Okay. Well, you know,
I have to do it now.
karma is a
We
bitch.
shall
I fucking have to do it now, dude. I want you to roll damage. I want you to roll damage.
Can I jump away or something? Yeah.
Oh, you're
okay.
like 4. Oh well. No,
Oh
there
no,
it is.
I hit the wrong button. Hang on.
Oh,
It's this one.
3d8.
This is the one.
3d8, 4.
Never mind, still
it's
11.
still 11. It's
Still
still
11.
11.
Okay.
Still 11.
Still fucking 11. That's hilarious. All right, I'm not going to make you take 11 points of damage, but I'm absolutely going to make you take 5.
Man.
So like
Damn.
this thing just like shoots into the ground, and you're like, oh fuck it. Like it just blows up next to you, and you're like, ah,
Dude.
shit! And you're hit by some shrapnel, but yeah, you absolutely take 5 points of damage. I would
heard-
not have done that had that not been called Babe Ruth
Mhm.
style.
I called that
Like,
shit
yeah.
too. Like
Like
I'm,
the
like, I
antithesis
hate
of Babe
saying
Ruth
it.
style.
But that's awesome that I did that.
Yeah.
My bad.
I've stopped doing that. That was an early DM thing, but you called it, man. So I had to do it. Sorry.
All right, well, yeah,
thanks, Val and Dick.
well. I just
Appreciate
started-
ya.
My bad.
Anything else you got, Valador?
No, not at all.
All right.
Not at all.
Steve, you're up, man.
All right. Steve sees the plight of Steven, who's he's having a rough day. Half ogre is almost dead. The Annis hag is surprisingly doing fairly well.
What you gonna do?
I guess
when that comes forward, you.
Heal.
I'm just gonna. I mean, I could heal Steven. That
Yeah.
seems like not the worst idea in the world.
Are you a cleric? Are you gonna do cleric things?
You're a
Oh,
cleric?
man.
This is a
You never
cleric?
know.
Give it a go. First
I
time for
did
everything.
mine.
Yeah, practice. Practice makes perfect. Gotta get better some way.
All right, I'm 10 feet away from him. I should be able to heal.
Golden.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
6 points of damage
Nice.
healed
Mm.
into
There you go,
Steven's
Steven.
turtle body.
Steven thanks you.
You're welcome, Steven.
You got a bonus action hidden in that pocket, or are you done?
I mean, I guess I could throw out my spiritual weapon if I wanted to.
You absolutely could.
Yeah, now you could do that.
Cast some spiritual weapon.
I don't know why you hit Steven for 17 points of damage, but that's fine.
Oh, sorry.
Heals the Steven
Just hit him with his
Yeah.
spiritual weapon.
Yeah. Fucking head fake, bitch.
Steve, Steven, take it away.
Oh, I forgot that it's like bonus action, so you don't have to hit the cast.
I know. I was just giving you
That's too funny.
Steve's just like,
Steve's
roll
dead.
"Hey,
damage.
bitch.
You gotta roll
Steve's
damage.
dead.
You know?
There
No,
could
you're
be
not.
only one, Steven. There could be only one.
Casting spiritual weapon is not doing.
So what damage did you do, brother?
Oh, shit.
Let's
All
hear
right.
it.
Half ogre turn. The half ogre 2. Ashamed that he's not half ogre 1. Swings. Swings one more time at Steven.
Ooh,
Jesus.
Just
There it is.
misses with a 12.
lucky mother.
Wow.
Very fucking close. He climbs up. He's chasing this turtle down, but can't quite get there. Lloyd, you're
Should
up.
we be able to catch him?
Well, you know, we're still hanging out with the hag, so I guess we'll keep that dance going. Staff it up
You'll miss.
and
that's a
swing
miss.
and a miss.
Big ol' miss.
Yeah, you just keep doing really good.
The sad part about being level 4 is that is the extent of everything that I can do.
I mean, okay.
Unless I
Cornelius,
wanna
Yeah, you
move,
can
which
black
I
out
don't
like
wanna
the
move.
entire area around somebody. If you
I'm
want
gonna
to.
do that again. I don't have enough key points. Sorry.
Okay.
You're out of key points already?
No, I have 1 left. It takes 2 to cast a spell. I could use my last key point, but I don't want to yet.
Melf.
Yeah, so we are sending magic missiles.
Oh,
I still
magic
got-
missiles.
Okay, very nice.
That's good.
Let's-
Always hits. Always reliable.
Exactly. And we're gonna send. Yeah, we gotta send it to this ogre. You know.
All of them. Just
Yeah.
dump into
all of
them.
them. Yep. That's 1. 2. 3. Hey.
You gone.
Love that.
There you go.
That's all
Nailed
that
it.
bitch had. That's literally that was the most that he could have.
Perfect.
And you send and it
Well
just
done.
pierces into him and he goes, oh, as he falls to the ground. Slams it.
And yeah, now moving back.
And I'm getting the fuck away from this nasty looking bitch.
Whoa,
Jeez.
hey.
Not
Speaking
so
of,
nice.
She's beautiful inside.
Yeah.
she turns around and she is very upset. She's tired. She hasn't gotten any hugs from anyone.
poor
And
lady.
she spins around and faces Lloyd.
What? Do I
And she
seem like the
takes
hugging type?
one bite attack against him.
Oh, okay.
Misses.
Bitch. Ew.
And then
Gross.
swings with her claws, misses. Jesus Christ.
Swinging, dancing.
And misses. Oh my god. She's got a
Oh.
bite and 2 claw attacks and
Oh,
misses
man, I'm lucky.
each one of them with a 6, a 6, and a 5. She's got +8 on those bitches, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah,
Lloyd
but,
might have to go back to church after this. for a
Wow.
little bit.
Fucking wow. She spins around, bites, and slashes with her nasty arms and her claws, and Lloyd is able to dodge
Whew.
deftly away from them. Broadus, you're up, man.
All the
You know what
booze.
we're doing.
Yep. Yep. I had a feeling.
Yeah.
into it.
We are going to smack her with a longsword.
Please do.
And we're gonna
That'll hit. That'll hit. Yep, 15 points of damage is absolutely going to hit her.
Oh, damn. Forgot to put on
I forgot to do the smite again.
Smite.
Just roll whatever the heck
Oh, well.
the smite is if you're going to do it.
Yeah, smite him.
Divine smite is
1d6 fire.
2d8 is divine smite. Thunderous smite depends on what you're doing.
Best
2d6 is
Yeah.
thunderous smite, and 2d8 is divine smite. So if you're doing one or both, roll those.
Not seeing what you're talking about, but Searing Smite.
Searing smite. Didn't even see that one. Yeah, you can attack all this shit on there, I think, can't you? No, you can only choose Searing smite or thunderous smite. One of the two.
You get one as a bonus action.
Yes, the former paladin. Listen to the former paladin.
Right. Exactly.
Actually,
You can-
yes, I'm very leaning much on the former Paladin.
Yeah, you can do two of them because one of them is an always ready one, which is just a normal, and then you get one as a bonus action.
Yeah, it's divine smite or searing or thunderous. Divine smite is the one that's always on, but then you get a choice between searing or thunderous.
Correct.
I'm gonna do the Thunderous Smite.
All right, so
Oh,
yeah, that'd be
okay.
2d8 and 2d6.
Damn.
It's a good spell.
Oh, I know. It's
I'm not really sure how
paladins
to
are beefy, man.
You just roll whatever. I mean,
Okay.
I don't roll whatever, but you roll 2d6 and then 2d8 by themselves or whatever. I'll add them up and toss them on.
Oh, that's a good one.
You
Wait,
do
it
that.
didn't even register. That's actually even better.
That was an
That's
8.
great.
Oh,
Right. All right, so that's
13.
13. Two d6.
I don't know how I tried to attack.
You can click and
Aw.
drag one of the dice and then right click and you'll get an extra dice up and you can roll both over the chat.
Or you can have them in the little thing below it.
That's true.
Oh wait, so I get more?
Yeah, 2d6.
Yeah, you can, if you pick up and drag the dice, you right click and you get extra dice added in.
On the D6 or D8?
Any of them. Oh, you already did the D8. You got 13 points on the D8. You just got to roll 2 D6. There you go. Broadus, how would you like to do this?
yeah.
Do it.
All right.
I didn't mean to do that.
Since it is with my longsword,
Get it, brothers!
describe the hag again.
It
She's
is like
ugly.
this. Think of like a mountain hag, basically. Like she has massive bulbous tumors coming out of her shoulder. She's kind of a hunchback, but she has like sticks and twigs, almost a log growing out of one of her shoulders. Her eye is filled with what looks to be a mixture of dirt and pus and blood. She's a pretty disgusting looking individual.
Ew.
Huge, but I mean, she's
So-
large, by the way, too. Like she's probably like 8, 9, 10 feet tall, something like that, towering over you, massive, reeks, smells of dirt and blood and shit.
Pretty.
Yeah. So I do
nice.
a couple of slashes at her like bulging tumors, and then for the finale, aim for her head and to decapitate her completely.
As you slice at her stomach a couple times, you slice open these bulbous tumors against her. You finally like arc up directly in the air as she's hovering over you and slice cleanly through her neck, and her shrieks of the pain and anguish she feels of the sword going through her are suddenly cut off in this guttural, gravelly noise as her head flies through the air and lands on the ground, and then you hear it continue to shriek as it falls into the chasm and slowly falls away. And the hag is no more.
Bye-bye.
And that's where we're going to end
Yeah,
tonight's game, because we're about 45 minutes over.
Thanks,
We are very
Dad.
late.
I want to go to Lloyd and push him and be like, "What the fuck were you thinking?"
That's fair.
I mean, just look around and be like,
Very
it worked out, though. Look, it all worked out. I mean, it's all part of the plan, right? So, well done, by the way.
All right, gents.
Planning could have been better.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Dog.
Late-
Good
late
round.
night for the-
GG's.
Good
Great
round.
job.
Late night, but we had to finish it. We had to finish our mission.
We
We had Steven here as well for the night.
Yeah, welcome, man.
Great having you, Steven.
Thank
Who
you,
is
gentlemen.
Yeah,
the cool person?
You didn't die. That's the highest praise you can get in D&D sometimes.
The point was to
Mhm.
die, so the fact that I'm still here is interesting.
You'll just be drunk.
The dice did not will it so. So
Who is
Uh,
Steven?
Tie-dye Shire. Shepherds.
Hey, okay, cool, fun.
Pepper.